Oh shit! Let me. Hey, stop! Wait! Damn it! And up. We
All
are
right,
now
so
live.
we are now live. All right, perfect. So welcome everyone to the 4th annual DUMBFUCK of the Year Award nomination ceremony. So we will be nominating DUMBFUCks for this year's DUMBFUCK of the Year Award, and it will be fucking awesome as it always is, and it will accomplish absolutely nothing as
Fuck
it
you.
did last time. Exactly. So with that, let me go ahead and start going down the list. So we have Dragnot. How's it going?
Hey.
We also have Fiona.
Hello.
And we have JD Kane.
Welcome to... Wait, no, it's not.
No, fuck you. My show, motherfucker. Okay, and then we also have Kevin. How's it going?
What's up?
All right, and we also have Microblog, who just got back from oral surgery.
I had a wisdom tooth removed, so I sound even dumber than usual.
Ow, ow, ow.
I know. And we also have Pew.
Hey, did you get a Steam yet, man?
Oh, wait. Now thanks for reminding me, because there's something I need to screen share.
Oh fuck.
Exactly. Fuck you. And
We're already doing this.
And we have Steve. How's it going, Steve?
I'm not an atheist.
Thank you. And we have Vince. How's it going, Vince?
It's going.
Okay, Vince, since it's going, I need you to go first. You know what to do, so go ahead and kick us off strong and hard.
All right. Okay, so first up on the agenda for this year, I'd like to actually take somebody off the list for a few reasons. And I'm gonna expound on that here in a sec. Person I want to take off the list this year is Antonio Fletcher. Not because he's not a dumb fuck, because we know he's a dumb fuck, but because he hasn't been active in the community for most of the year. G-Man's already said like 6 times he's gonna win if we take him on this list and don't even nominate him. Fuck that guy. So that's
just as a way to stick it to G-Man for no other reason.
Win a little,
The man presents a valid argument.
Yeah, it had occurred to me that one, I must admit.
Okay, so basically, I have already spoke to Vince about this, and I'm in full agreement. So if we're all okay with just kicking Antonio off, that'll be perfectly fine with me. So who's in favor of that?
Yeah,
I am.
I can get behind that.
Unfortunately,
Oh, man.
I like the Antonio memes, but
I mean, his stuff on abortion was just so...
Oh, it was terrible. I'm not gonna
It's
say.
deserving
I'm
of a
not gonna say
tribute
he's not a
video.
dumb fuck.
Yeah, can we at least give him a special mention?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's at least deserving of a nomination, even if he might not win, because that stuff was just...
We can do the same thing for him that we did for Dionysus last year and make him number 11 unofficially.
That's probably a good idea.
All right.
I mean,
In other words, you can vote, but he can't win.
yeah, you can vote, but you can't win. But the thing is that it is really, really funny how we can do this. So basically, this is all going to come back to bite him in the fucking ass and be like, hey, G-Man, remember that time where you assumed and it came back and it bit you in the ass? Yeah, you're doing that thing again. So maybe you should stop because it didn't work out for you last time.
yeah, how's that persecution complex feel now?
Okay, so for this year, I will say this. Antonio, you are a dumb fuck. Your thing on abortion is pretty mind-numbing, but because fuck G-Man, fuck you. Are we?
Yes.
I think we're all in agreement on that, right? Okay, so we are officially 4 minutes in, and we have accomplished absolutely nothing. So let's go ahead and nominate some.
No, we accomplished the death of Antonio Fletcher. That's a pretty good thing to do in a few minutes.
I think you might want to reword that.
Oh, that's you're right.
Yeah.
Somebody grab the soundbite, folks.
Yeah.
Does he still have a heartbeat? Does he still have a heartbeat?
I'm listening.
While we
Yeah,
throw
I
out
think-
one of
I
the
think he's
easy
still with
ones,
us.
let's throw out one of the cakewalk ones, the ones that's duh, of course he's going to be nominated. How about Tommy Hall?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Should be on
Yeah,
there.
people have.
Get me started.
Okay, so hang on. Before we can't just nominate somebody. We have to give reasons. So JD, what's your reason for nominating him?
Well, let's see. Let's
You didn't
start
even
with-
see the bloody thread.
Tommy Hall.
Maybe I should just cave and let Fiona go because Fiona's got lots.
Actually, that's a good idea. Fiona, the floor is yours.
Yeah, because Tommy's got JD blocked, so JD never even saw the thread. Right. In the last couple of days, ever since, well, including Drag's Hangout, Tommy has produced enough dumb fuckery to last a decade in the space of 2 days. And I will point this out by giving 2 examples of the comments that he has made. One, flu doesn't kill anybody.
Oh boy.
Right? Flu doesn't kill. No, it's all lies thought up by big pharma to make you get vaccines that have got toxic mercury in them. Why doesn't say?
No.
But they make some money that way. And his other one, which was stated in Drag's Hangout, and I didn't get the chance to eviscerate him over it, is, drum roll please, cancerous tumours are beneficial.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we
he can
go.
officially go fuck himself.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
mind you,
there is
people,
yeah.
people have been commenting underneath that video, and someone's sister who was watching has fucking cancer, and it pissed them right the fuck off. And it should. Most of my family's dying from cancer. I lost an aunt from cancer. So, of course, when he says stupid shit like that, there is a particular, sting that I don't normally feel out of these discussions, and it's a partly ignorance and partly just, like, what the fuck? So yes, I will change my vote from the Flat Earthers. And Tommy, I'm sorry, man, you are kind and cordial now, but that's some dumbass shit. So I am.
He's a nice dumb fuck. Tommy is
he is
really
nice.
nice.
He is very nice. I will.
Very nice. I like Tommy.
But that shit.
Hey,
was
up to
dumb.
a point.
I don't agree that he's nice. I think
Here's
just
He's
as
a passive aggressive twat wad.
Yeah, hang on.
the problem I have here.
nice,
Hang on,
he's definitely passive aggressive.
JD, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up for a second. Fiona, go.
Right, the problem I have here is that this isn't just giggly dumb fuckery. This is dangerous.
Yep.
It's that bad. And then he says, but I don't pretend to be an expert on this, and people shouldn't listen to me. No, but you're on these videos, you're saying these dumb things, and those videos are it's like the equivalent of the stuff that he's watching to get his information from. And this
Natural news, probably.
he's big fan of natural news.
And so, I mean, that becomes dangerous. He doesn't know anybody that's died of flu, and he bets I don't know anybody either. Well, I do know people who died of flu. I have 2 friends that have died of flu. Fuck you, Tommy. But that's the thing.
What kind of argument is that? He doesn't personally know anyone.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we gave him links to the pandemic of Spanish flu after the First World War, and the deaths from
That doesn't
that.
count.
The deaths go anywhere from 50 million to 100.
Nonsense, guys.
Okay, fine. The deaths go from 50 million up to 100 million, right? That's how many deaths, not infections, deaths. The article is on Wikipedia. It's not rocket fucking surgery to look it up.
But believe me, the last thing he wants to do is actually do research. I know that. So
I've had to close patients' accounts. I've had to close patients' accounts that have died of flu this year. That have died of other things. I work at least 2 practices that deal with nothing but hematology and oncology. So I deal with cancer patients a lot. If I were to tell any of these Medicare patients that their tumors are good for them, I'd get shot.
Yeah.
So I think that pretty much sums it up. So
there's one more thing.
wait a minute. I forgot there's someone here that we really don't like that has something to say. Go ahead, JD.
I was sure you were going to say me. I was 100% sure you were going to say me.
I'll get to you in a second, motherfucker. JD.
Well, he doesn't really like any of us.
That's fair.
I actually have a very specific reason for nominating Tommy, and that is he's probably one of the only people I know who has a long-running track record of, well, basically, we know when creationists like to cite, creation.com and AIG, that they most of them know that we're really going to go, that's pre-sub nonsense bullshit. That's not a science site. We just missed it out of hand. And Tommy realized this. So when he posts his nonsense about cancer cells or anything really, it tends to be accompanied by an actual peer-reviewed article, or at least a decent, like a reputable science magazine. The funny thing is, and Tommy has done this so many times that it's called pulling a Tommy Hall. The article he cites will likely outright contradict what he says it supports. It's happened at least a dozen times. They're like, oh, this one supports me, and then someone reads it, usually like Sam or someone who has direct access to it, and is like, actually, in this part here, it says what you just said is fucking stupid and wrong. It even puts your name there. It says Tommy Hall's a dumbass. Why'd he link this? He's done that so many times. He doesn't realize when something he's citing to support him is actually saying that he's wrong.
Also, just so you know, JD, Tommy Hall is in the live chat right now. So
yeah, and he's being stupid.
Oh, may I please answer his question?
Yes, please.
What's he saying?
Tommy has asked. Tommy has asked, why do our genes have on-off switches that turn tumor production on? Why would evolution do that? Here's what he's missing. Yeah, here's what he's missing. There are certain genes in our bodies that they control cell division, okay? They're the control mechanism of cell division. And when they break, then control of cell division is lost. It's lost because the gene broke. So Tommy is asking, why doesn't it work anymore when it breaks? I mean, seriously.
Does he think there's actually a gene
we call them? We got labeled.
Does he think there's a gene that actually just is there to create tumors?
I don't know what Tommy thinks. Like,
all right, we're not going to let Tommy hijack this hangout.
No, and I agree with Kevin.
Finish off what
Fiona, hold on for a second. Fiona, we spent over 4 hours trying to explain stuff to him, Fiona.
Yeah,
over
but I'm just doing the courtesy of giving him an answer.
No, I understand that. I think we need to say, go look up tumor suppressor genes and oncogenes. Come back to us when you've done the research, because we spent so much time with so many areas trying to explain something to him.
The point I was wanting to make was the fact they're called oncogenes because when they were first discovered, it was discovered that when things went wrong with them, they caused cancer. They were oncogenic.
Well,
so they just got the label of so they got the label of oncogene just because of that. It doesn't mean their purpose is to cause tumors. Seriously.
Quite the opposite, actually.
Yeah. Also, I just want to go ahead and just say, okay, if we all agree that Tommy Hall should be nominated for Dumbfuck of the Year, everyone just scream "I ass and tits."
I ass tits.
Tits.
I ass tits. Tits. I ass.
Tits and ass. Tits and ass.
All of those at once.
All of those at once. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and say, Tommy Hall, by the power invested in me by absolutely nobody, I nominate you for Dumbfuck of the Year. You are the very first person on the board.
Yay!
Okay, so we will proceed by not mentioning Tommy Hall at all now. So I want to go ahead and nominate a person of my own. I would like to nominate Part-Time Vegan.
Yeah, he was
behind that.
God,
I still think he's a troll and shouldn't win, but we've been dealing with him so much.
I don't think he gets too upset to be a troll. If he was just trolling, he'd be able to keep his.
He could be a bad troll.
Well, actually, that would make him a good troll if he was able to get animated and faking and being animated. That'd be an awesome troll. But
then he should take up acting.
I mean, the one thing that got me to consider this guy for Dumbfuck of the Year is because of what he said about Pac-Man's son.
Oh boy!
Yeah, Waka Waka Waka. Yeah, that.
Pac-Man's son, like.
Okay, Kevin. Okay, imagine this. You know those maps where it's a Earth depicted on a 2D image. You have all of Antarctica at the very bottom, and you have the North Pole at the top, and it's stretched. So the sun will go over that map, hit the edge, and then teleport to the other side.
That would have to work if it. Okay. I was thinking more of the gobbling up things, but wraparound map.
Yes, exactly. So teleportation, because that works because reasons. And so I say that he should get nominated for Pac-Man's son. And another thing that he said was apparently if you are a contributing member of society, you somehow are in support of, I don't know.
Oh, God, he's in the chat. He thinks that's not what I said. Whatever. No one cares.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, Dragnaut was there. Hey, Dragnaut. Do you remember when he was like given this whole big conspiracy over taxes and shit like that?
Oh God, was that the same one when they had to explain to him that the little flap on the back of the fucking astronaut? Was that the same hangout?
Yes.
Or was that a different?
No. This hangout went off air, and then I had to like start a new hangout. But during that time that he was actually, speaking to people, he made this big conspiracy that if you are a contributing member of society, and paying taxes and whatnot, that apparently taxes that you're supporting theft or some shit like that.
This, of course, would include taxes paid on just any purchase. So sales tax counts.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think we started talking about the what is it? The sovereign citizen shit after that. I think that's
Oh, no.
Wow. Yeah.
No.
Well, does it really surprise you?
Yes.
Does it? He's gone to an institution.
It doesn't surprise me.
He does not understand like just basic shit. So taxes that requires a little bit of understanding the math. It does not shock me in the least that he doesn't understand how that shit works. I'm just gonna throw that out there for everyone just to kind of chew on. So part-time vegan, I'm sorry, bro. I literally just got done talking to you. You are fucking dumb. Like dumb. Like even almost as bad as Tommy. Almost
as bad as Tommy.
At least Tommy doesn't post a million like emojis in the chat.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Don't give Tommy ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Also,
kissy face, smiley face.
Another thing that got him nominated for Dumbfuck of the Year was because of his rant on lunar shadows and how we were able to explain to him how actually the terrain has a lot to do with the different lengths of the shadows, as well as the way the camera's positioned in relative to that terrain. And to demonstrate this, I showed him a clip that the Mythbusters did where they actually replicated the actual terrain of the lunar surface with a single light source, and guess what? The shadows don't look parallel and they look to be at different lengths. He basically said, oh, but I have something that debunks that. And it was a guy holding up or making a shadow on a vertical wall. As in, not the ground, which is what the shadows were actually being cast on, a wall going upright.
The boy doesn't understand how light works. He's not going to understand how any reflection of anything, especially a celestial fucking body, works. So
exactly.
None of us should be surprised that the American education system has failed yet another person.
Finally, the bit was the last thing. He said that even though let's say we had a bunch of Marines and they were about to jump out of a fucking plane and they had to use globe Earth math, for example, he said that he would go ahead and jump with the Marines because flat Earth math is obviously wrong, but the Earth is still flat.
But no,
that is why I call him a troll.
But that's a flat Earth logic, though. That's consistent with what a flat Earth would say. Something stupid like that.
Yes.
I mean, again, how do you know he's a troll? Because that's what a dumbass flat Earth.
Yeah, that could just be.
I agree.
Poe's law.
Yeah, I do think he's a troll, but it's
not possible to tell.
You can't.
Yeah.
Poe's law is in full swing here.
Full swing.
Yes.
But here's the thing. I could be overridden here. So I want to nominate him, but if you guys say no, then per the rules, I can't put him on the list. So
I'll nominate him.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with him being on the list. I just don't want him to win because I don't think he deserves to win.
That's exactly how I feel.
I don't think he will, though. I don't think he will.
Yeah,
I think he deserves to be on the list.
Keep in mind, though, if you put him on the list, there is a chance.
How about this?
Oh, sure, obviously.
Not if you create sock account.
I'm I'm happy to nominate him just for the fact that even if he is a troll, he's a dumb fuck for being a Poe.
Okay.
And he's a poor troll as it is.
He's not
so
cool.
whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he did something no one has ever done before, which is his defense was not only an argument for incredulity, but he damn well could have read it off of my poster. It was just my reason for not believing is that I cannot imagine that it could be the case. He literally, that's how he put it. Like, wow, I mean, you could have read that off Wiki and got the argument of people just like it. No one's ever done that before. Usually it's more.
I don't know if he's fully deserving of actually being in the running. I mean, he strikes me as a kid trying to play with the adults.
Know how old he is?
No, and how is that not being a dumb fuck?
Also,
but I will say that there's a stage where it comes to when they are just so detached from reality that you think, is he mentally stable?
Yeah, because keep in mind, one of the rules is that you have to be a dumb fuck by choice, not disability. I, however, have spoken to this guy. I think he is a dumb fuck by choice, so that would make him qualified.
That's fine. I don't know what to do with him, but just thought I'd throw that in.
I mean, the mental illness rule kind of applies when it's very obvious that there is something wrong with this person, like Rob Beasley was disqualified on those.
Yeah. I'm trying to forget about that.
Rob Beasley is the rule, but that reason that rule exists.
Sorry to remind you of him.
Beasley is the standard by which we measure all others.
Okay, anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put part-time vegan, but the moment we find someone more deserving, I'm booting him off the list.
Fair
sure,
enough.
if we get to 10 and we need another one.
All right, so
Can I ask?
Oh, go ahead.
Can I ask a very obvious question here?
Yeah.
I mean, just my own curiosity. How do you manage to be a part-time vegan?
We wondered that. I think that he just doesn't know the term omnivore.
Isn't everyone technically a part-time vegan when they're eating something that has no animal product?
God. You're technically right, but it sounds so insulting.
I struggled with this when I saw his name, and I thought, what?
Yeah, I know. Okay, so part-time vegan by the power invested in me. Oh, fucking, you're number 2 on the list. Go fuck yourself. Okay, number 3. I'm going to go ahead and call this one out. I'm going to go ahead and say Mr. Anthony Riley, or as I like to call him, Liley.
Yes.
And for one
I don't
reason,
think I know who he is.
Now here's the thing. One reason and one reason only. I'm going to completely ignore the shit where he said, "Oh, I never watched your video," and then proceeded to screen share his monitor and showed the bar all the way to the end. I'm going to ignore that. What I am not going to ignore, however, is his assertion that the part of the moon that is in shadow disappears.
Yeah. No, but he doesn't think it's the moon.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He wants evidence that it's actually the moon there. Well, evidence.
Evidence, yeah. So the idea of, fucking Earthshine and shit like that, yeah, no. Apparently that doesn't count.
Also, he thinks that you can see stars through a solar filter. And not just stars, you can see stars that you can't normally see without the solar filter. Somehow.
Let's see. Okay, so apparently 13, can you do me a favor? Just double check the stream, make sure everything's okay, because it's showing some numbers and shit like that.
Yeah, it looks a little off.
Yeah, it does, really. Go figure, right?
I see, is that the Bitcoin icon?
I think that's Bitcoins.
Yeah, that's his mining.
Yeah, that's it. That's him. That's it. Mining. Hey, 13, you had a job. Stop sucking at it.
That's his miner.
Make that now.
I'm sorry. What?
13. Your Bitcoin, your mining software is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry about. Well, actually, I had to figure out how to do something to help out somebody.
All right, now it looks okay.
Yeah, now it's okay
right now.
Okay, so we got it. So,
Before you get into the next person, I'm going to go ahead and take off. I've got to start getting ready for work and everything. So you guys have a good evening.
All right, peace out, man.
See you, Vince.
Yep.
Bye.
Also, I just want to point out, thanks, Hana, for telling me that the stream was fucked up there. Okay, so moving on. The the reason why I think Anthony Liley should be nominated is that dude has done so much to debunk himself. It's fucking hilarious. And
it's
so
almost impressive.
Impressive, actually. Yeah. So keep in mind that he was wanting evidence of Earthshine, said Earthshine this, Earthshine that, but here's what it was. Soundly was actually one of the people that gave him a photograph of the moon with Earthshine on it, and guess what he said? No, that doesn't count. Why? Because you're a fraud.
Yeah, he thinks that just calling Soundly a fraud is more than enough to just dismiss him. Because, the genetic fallacy isn't a thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like if people say, because NASA lies, like that doesn't get you anywhere.
That does not get you anywhere. And also, by the way, JD, I'm actually going to tell you this. Solar filter, that thing that like blocks 99.9999% the light that goes through it, so you can like look right at the sun and not fuck up your eyes or camera.
You know that thing you forgot to bring?
Yeah, that thing. So what he thinks is that at night, with a solar filter on, you can see stars through it.
Not just stars that you can't normally see.
Yes.
I'd like to hear his explanation of the mechanics of that.
Fucking magic, bitch.
That's how.
But
maybe part-time vegan. Explain how that works.
Hang on.
I am 100% with you.
Hang on. Fiona, I want you to recognize the pain and then express it right here for everyone to hear.
I can't. I don't have my oven mitt.
Oh shit! I should have grabbed mine. Hold up. BRB.
I mean, I'm not doing very well. I'm absolutely speechless. So we'll see. We can see using a solar filter. We can see stars that we can't see without one.
Yes.
Well, oh God, I don't even know.
Exactly.
What he's actually seeing is problems in the sensor.
Yeah.
It's noise. He thinks the noise in the camera.
Is he pulling like an arcane logos and he thinks maybe the stars are programmed into the filter, like it is like into a telescope? Like the planets are programmed in there.
You just asked if he thinks something. He doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't think. Yeah, thinking is not a thing he does.
I think it's almost a given that he has to be a nominator.
Can't you like make a do-it-yourself filter?
I actually
test that out.
Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing. Sean Hufford actually posted a video looking at Venus, brighter than any star in the sky. He's like, okay, let me make this very easy for you. This is a solar filter. Filter on, filter off. Filter on, filter off. And guess what? When the filter was on, you couldn't fucking see shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a filter supposed to have 100% UV protection. It's like 99.9998 or something for visible light.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, wow.
Boy.
Yeah, basically, a solar filter is powerful enough to get rid of all the glare, at least enough so I can see the fucking space station go in front of the goddamn sun. But he thinks we can see stars through it.
But remember, he also thinks that he doesn't think glare is a thing. He thinks glare. He calls it artifacts of the sun. And he thinks that because you can see, like, if he fiddles with the contrast and brightness on the picture of of a partial eclipse, that because some of it goes on top of the moon, that's artifacts of the sun. That proves that it's not the moon.
Yep. Also, let me guess, Pew. Yep, go ahead. Do it, Pew.
God damn it.
Are you banging your head or masturbating, Pew?
Well, both.
Does it matter?
I'm Pew. What do you think?
Both.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that I promised Sean Hufford that I would at least pitch it, so I'm going to do this. So all those in favor of Anthony Liley, please just say aye.
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 Wholeheartedly.
There we go.
Yeah. Listen, guys, can I apologise for the banging right now?
Sounds good.
I'm really sorry about this. I'm having to do. I'm hitting my laptop with my stapler again because it's making funny noises.
I do not apologize for the noises that I've been making. They are fully justified.
Yes, this is true. By the way, this is totally true. They're full of shit.
I've got the laptop on for the live chat, and then I've got this on, the Chromebook on to be in the Hangout, because the live chat drains the memory out of the Chromebook for some reason.
Well, it's because it's a Chromebook.
It's
Yeah.
a good
Oh,
book.
there is that,
You're,
yeah.
you're using a Google product to view another Google product.
Well,
That's
no,
the problem.
it's an Acer. It's the worst anything I've ever had.
No, but it's a Chromebook.
Well, we gotta fix that. But besides fixing that, I just want to say, Anthony Lively, by the power invested in me, yeah, whatever. You're fucking nominated. You're number 3 on the list. So number 4.
Can I knight him with the Side Strike Oven Mint, please?
Absolutely.
I would like to do the next nomination.
Why did no? We don't have to do anymore. We already have the winner.
Yeah,
Oh no,
right.
no.
No.
I got somebody that's stiff competition.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give Steve the floor on this one. Go ahead.
So the person I like to nominate, Nate, which I do believe is going to win, or at least be in the top 3, would be none other than C. Brown.
C. Brown.
C. Brown.
The one we all love, the one that Rational Mind loves, and CRISPR loves, and Dragnot, and Sam, and Fiona, because he knows so much about biology and all these other topics that he pontificates upon. But my favorite thing that he has said this year is that he thinks that all the heavier elements, such as uranium and he thinks that all these things are, he literally he thinks that thorium and uranium and actinium all are produced by lightning strikes, by a phenomenon called Z-pinch, which is a real thing, but Z-pinch has to do with hydrogen, not heavier elements. So he thinks because there's something called Z-pinch, which he read somewhere along the lines, he thinks that is how you somehow have these very heavy elements being produced.
How much fucking energy does you think is in a fucking lightning bolt?
Obviously enough to fuse together things to form uranium.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
so why aren't we all dead when there's a thunderstorm?
He hasn't quite explained that one yet to us.
He's
We're
working
not
on
all
it.
having chunks of U-235
Steve
or
Brown,
238
Steve Brown
falling down
Research
on us.
Laboratories Incorporated is still working on that one.
Yeah, I would also like to go ahead and throw Steve Brown's name in the hat, and for one reason is because he said that quantum eraser is good at science.
He did.
Okay, that's the dumbest thing I've heard all
You
year.
have to also remember something very interesting about C. Brown is that he's actually an acolyte of Nephi. People forget that. He is actually a Nephi acolyte. And I had to remember back when I first started really engaging with him when I was joking with him. I was taking genetics at the time. And I was like, hey, I'll post my homework. You want to do it with me? And he looked on, chill out, kid, chill out. And so he looked on Yahoo Answers and found the answer and then copied it word for word and pretended it was his. And then I go, see, Brown, you did this all by yourself? Yeah. I said, that's interesting because 5 years ago somebody put this up on Yahoo Answers. Oh, they must have put it up on there. What's there? Copied me. I was like, it was 5 years ago, dude. Like someone time travel.
And then he said it was just coincidental that they had every word exactly the same as him.
Yes, someone did a word count, and the only difference in any of the words, even the order, was the stuff that he put at the beginning of it, prefacing the whole thing. I was like, come on, like you were caught, dude.
That he kept
side by side.
Does he think that
made it gold?
He thinks that like all of us are just as stupid as he is. Like,
Well, how many
that's
times
the
have we
highest-
played this year? I
Please
lost
step away
count.
from the TARDIS and put down the keyboard.
He plagiarizes more than anybody else I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, basically thinking that you can get away with that when we have this little thing called Google, yeah, that makes you a dumb fuck.
Well, that's what happens when you're an acolyte of someone who knows even less than the average person. So.
Average person. Average hillbilly.
Average hillbilly.
Average moron.
So I'm going to go ahead and say, C. Brown, by the power invested in me by absolutely nobody, you are now number 4 on the list. Congratulations, you've been nominated, shithead.
Yeah.
Okay, next, I want to go ahead and nominate one person. This dumb fuck hasn't been around as of late. I think he's been fucking off to other platforms that I quite frankly don't go to. But he returned recently and said some pretty retarded shit. So, DD.
Yes.
Ah.
Bravo.
Well, I can't say no to that.
I can't. Nobody could.
No,
There's
I
just
can't
no
say no
argument
to
against
that.
that.
Yes, but
Yeah, he
you
was
know
number
that
3
in
last
such a
year.
way that you can be certain.
JD, I swear to
I-
fucking God.
You know, I provisionally accept it. You know.
Yeah, for those of you in the chat who you don't know, it's known as a Darwin's deity, Darth Dawkins,
Evolution Falls.
Evolution Falls.
Yeah,
Fucking George.
I'd have sex with my dog.
That's what I know him by.
Listen. The fact is that he's jacking off in his dog's mouth. Okay.
He got butchered out at G-Man's hangout the other night.
That was
Did
epic.
he?
Yeah, no, G-Man.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, G-Man even got to the point he's like, I can't anymore. He even said, I can't. I just
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's wow. Okay.
And then G-Man came to my hangout, and he was actually, and I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it, he was normal, relatively speaking.
Normal for DD.
Yeah. Well. Okay, so DD apparently was.
We need to harvest this power and use it to power the world.
Yeah,
well, he wasn't feeling well.
Recognize this autism.
I guess when G-Man's not feeling well, he's not as big of a ass that he usually is.
Okay, so there is an objection here that if we nominate DD, that DD is almost guaranteed to not win because the Pal Talk Power Rangers are very good at trolling him, but they don't have enough pull when it comes to getting enough votes.
They didn't last year. Yeah, they tried. There was a worthy effort, but it didn't happen.
How can we compete with a fucking university?
Reds, this is for a nomination, though. I mean, just because he probably won't win doesn't mean he's not eligible to be nominated.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not.
That's true. That's true.
That is true. I stand corrected. So
now, I know you want competition, and I think the Pal Talkers are going to give you some. They might, you know what? They might even rally more than they did last year.
Okay, really Pal Talk Power Rangers, your mission, if you choose to accept it.
I might even change my vote, and I might even go for strictly DD at this point. I don't know.
I'm not sure he's a dumb fuck. I actually object to him as a dumb fuck.
Oh, I want to hear this one.
I think he's he's manipulative.
He's dumb in the sense that his beliefs are false and nonsense. However, he's very skilled. I mean, the one thing he's incredible at is finding pressure points and making people upset. He's good. He's gotten me. Very few people can get me upset. He's succeeded. Across the board, people who are calm and every other thing, he will rattle them and get them annoyed. Not because he's smart, but because he knows exactly what to say, the right level of disrespect. And he's really good at that. And also, he does actually, his argument has evolved. Like, he's mostly like word chases and things, but he actually puts a lot of effort into this. So where
being a troll makes you not a dumb fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very good at this. I mean, you think as a dumb fuck, they're falling.
But every one of his arguments
is pretty good.
Left and right.
Feel go in there, even though you know how it's wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's actually seeking to try and convince people using this tactic that he uses, if he thinks that's going to convince anyone, then he's a dumb fuck.
He's a dumb fuck.
So there's at least one person, the Gatorade piss dude. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, that one. No, that's not the CP.
MK, please.
That's it, MK. So there's at least one guy, and he basically stole that guy.
I think MK.
So you found another dumb fuck.
No, I remember correctly.
No, I don't think MK should be on.
I would like to inform you all that I do have mods in this room.
I do
not say that.
When mods got passed out, he was the only one that got him. What the hell?
MK, please.
Can I ask something on the point of order?
There are no mods in this hangout type.
You're a fucking troll.
Okay, I would like to ask a question about just a sort of point of order here because I'm not quite sure on this. You know how when somebody's already won, they can't be nominated the following year?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, okay. So last year, True Empiricism won it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we nominate True Talk TV this year?
Wait, is the person
Same
or is it individual or the
you know what? I would support that.
We could do the sovereign citizen thing.
True Talk TV.
Yeah, True Talk TV is the entity of the corporation, the individual, the sovereign
It's an individual
of the person.
Yeah, it's an individual.
person, Rodney Rodriguez. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen,
Don't say it 2 more times and you're good.
Rodney
Right,
Rodriguez.
listen.
Ron Weasley. Sorry.
True Empiricism last year, but Ronnie Rodriguez did not.
That's true. That is very true.
Just saying,
So,
I mean,
Did I
should
not?
we do Ronnie Rodriguez this year? Okay, so
Did-
we're gonna stretch this out. We're gonna have him roll a turkey.
the
Hang
live
on,
chat has
hang
some
on.
support with this. Look at the live chat.
Hang on. All of you. No, I already squashed this fucking dream. That's not a loophole that's open.
The
Fuck
dream
off.
has been squashed.
You
If I
can
get
only.
if I get him to win twice, I'm gonna go for it, Reds. I'll put 4,000.
I know you will.
All I
I
want to
know I
say
will.
this year is for True Empiricism to get another chance. I mean, True
No.
Talk TV.
Okay.
to get
Okay. How about this? How about
another
this?
chance.
I am not above selling my soul to the devil here. So let me tell you what we'll do. If I can get $300 donated to me, I will go ahead and do it.
That is a goal, people.
Oh, this will be gold. It'll be actually.
How much do you guys hate
I
Ronnie?
wouldn't be a winning again. I wouldn't
Just get $5,000. What the hell?
How much?
Everybody just
How
donate
much?
right now because of that.
How much do you guys hate Ronnie? Are you willing to donate $300 collectively?
There's
So what-
there's a
Where's
problem
my
with
bank
this.
Basically saying he's
card?
gonna-
Where's my bank card?
There's a problem with this,
Look,
though.
I'm about to start a cam show in about an hour and a half. I want $300 going into that GoFundMe right now.
Hang
I
on a
want
second,
this
though.
motherfucker to win.
I have some
No,
spicy
dude, there's a problem here. There's a real problem here because if you pull that with him and let him win under an alt ID, then G-Man could just make a new ID and win every fucking year.
GTV.
I don't know.
Yeah,
G-Man
that's
is
true,
actually-
actually.
This is you know what, Reds? This is where atheistic morality gets you.
Yes.
I will stand up for G-Man and say that True has been more of a dumb fuck this year than G-Man. G-Man actually somewhat gets new material. Like True recycles the same shit.
That's a fair point.
And then
True has not
pretend.
got anything new in at
He
least.
does it. In the last 5
Nothing.
years, he's got nothing. At least G-Man
Well,
has
the
some
next
stupid
one's never-
shit, but
That-
it's new. Like he refashions new shit and throws it at you, and then takes other shit that he heard from someone else. But I'll give him a fucking hand. But this dumb motherfucker cannot, for the life of it, come up
Well,
with anything else.
I think it's a good idea for Ronnie, or the fact that even when he does get new shit, which is far and few between, he fucks it up just as bad as his old shit.
That's what makes it beautiful.
It's amazing. It's a talent. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened to D? Where were we doing DD a second ago? What happened?
DD's done. We don't know. Yeah.
I mean, like, but he won't
What about
engage.
JD?
That's the thing. It's like
What
fuck
got,
you.
JD?
Okay. Hang on. So here's what I'm gonna do. Hang on. Here's what I'm gonna do. Darwin's deity. I'm not even gonna ask for people's opinion on this. I'm just gonna put you on the fucking list. But I will do this. True Talk TV, I will put you on the list at least for now, and the only way you're going to stay there is if I get $300 donated to me collectively.
Within what time frame?
Let's do 2 hours. Fuck it.
1 second. Yeah. Check your PayPal.
So
I got that shit hotkeyed. Go for it.
okay, so True.
I will make your
Wait,
point.
why do you?
If he gets nominated, I will do everything in my power, just like I did last year, to make sure he wins.
Can we just address the?
I will masturbate on camera if I need to make this happen.
Okay, how about this? How about you don't masturbate on camera, and then we'll keep on.
Even more, even better.
Dude, I would pay to not see that.
Like that idea.
Wait, can we just address that JD apparently has Red's PayPal hotkey?
Yeah, like
He likes his payments promptly. All right.
Hey, Pew, do me a favor. Pop out and pop back in. You sound like shit.
oh, do I? All right, my bad.
Yep. Anyway, so yeah, that is the deal. So if you guys want to, have True Talk TV on, I'm more than happy to bend the rules. I can be bought. Okay, I'm kind of an asshole, so I can do that.
Yeah, I'm opposed to that.
Okay, so for now, here's what we got. We got number 1, Tommy Hall. Number 2, part-time vegan. Number 3, Anthony Lively. Number 4, C. Brown. Number 5, Darwin's deity. And number 6, True Talk TV, maybe. So let's move on to number 7. Who wants to nominate the next dumb fuck?
Multi Dum Dum. I've been asked by the chat to nominate him.
What?
Who?
Multi Tum Tum.
Oh, multi-tom-tom.
Yeah, I just call him Dum Dum because that's.
yeah.
Doesn't really
I've never heard of him.
do much anymore, though. I mean, he's around, but he's not really like.
He was. He said some pretty stupid things, such as
I
Sun.
that. I grant him that. But here's the thing: he's only been around for a day.
Yeah, he's not been around very long. I mean, he's just your generic flat earther. He doesn't know special.
I was asked by the chat to at least put him
Okay,
on.
I have one. Okay, how about this one? I would like to nominate Betty.
Fuck you.
I knew it was coming.
For the fact that she thinks that the Earth has its own illumination.
Yes.
That it has its own light source. Oh, and that you look 4 different directions at the compass and see the same star.
Okay, so Betty, yeah.
We got some good contenders here, but Betty has to be on it.
I'm going to go ahead and say, like, Betty has got to. Okay, first of all, okay, can you solve this problem? Yes, it's perspective. Define perspective for me. I don't have a definition for it. Why the fuck is it an answer then?
Betty's a contender. If she gets nominated, she will be in the top 3.
I let one of my old coworkers listen to that debate between you and Betty, and he was crying laughing about 10 minutes in. It was that bad. Like, we had just got done putting in flooring, and he was dying.
Well, we don't have any atheists on the list. So, are atheists allowed if they're bad enough?
G-Man says no.
Well, I was thinking I should nominate myself. Because I have spent years thinking that certain people are educable, and it turns out that they're not.
That's not really being a dumb fuck. That's
the case.
Level.
No, that's good nature. That's not dumb fuck.
No. Fiona, here's the problem with that. You just have a lot of faith in humanity.
Yeah, you need
all right, now I agree. You're a dumb fuck. We can put you on the list.
Nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put Betty Van Velsen. Is that
yeah, Van Velsen.
Van Velsen. Okay, so I assume I'm not having anyone objecting to that.
No.
No.
Hold on. I have to preempt a few comments in the chat. No, Godless Girl is not going to be nominated. She does not get the attention.
No.
No.
Why would she be a dumb fuck? I mean, she created a viral video.
Okay.
She's a nasty person. She's not a dumb fuck necessarily. She's just a nasty person.
All right, listen. But keep in mind, the award is the Dumb Fuck of the Year award, not the Cunt of the Year. Okay, so I
could run a Cunt of the Year.
We could, but it won't be on my channel. You can have that one.
You can make that one of your Ronnies.
Award.
I didn't know we were doing porn sites. Are we doing porn sites now?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
So no, we're not. No, we're not doing Godless. Absolutely not.
I have a controversial choice, one that I think might be objected to pretty well.
Oh fuck!
But I think he's earned it. I think it's been long enough. I think the wait period is over from when he started to lose his mind to now. Benny Ocean.
I was going to suggest him, but I didn't think it would be a popular choice.
I knew it wouldn't be a popular choice, but because conspiracies now.
I don't deal with them.
The moon disappeared. That he's now full on 9/11 truther. That there's a new world order dominating us.
If you consider that, a lot of people on here, at least the ones who are more active, kind of have their pet morons who they like to argue with and slap around. Benny Ocean would probably be mine if I had to pick someone.
Okay, hang on. As I got to ask though, is there a genuine mental?
I think there is.
Benny?
There is.
I think there was at one point.
All right. There's nothing diagnosed. We a couple years ago when he started falling into this, I assumed that I think I might have Ozzy first noticed the change, and we started like, okay, he's getting a little out there, and he's just been going ever since. So we thought, hey, maybe it is mental illness. Although, as far as I know, he has not actually been diagnosed with anything. And I have noticed that other people who also, I'm pretty sure, are saying like David Ariel Ickman is kind of falling into these same routes while being sane, and then just getting some really weird beliefs and falling really heavily into identity politics and starting to say really stupid shit. So until I see like a medical report, I'm thinking benefit of a doubt that he's honestly, I'm one of the persons who used to push for being mentally ill, but I just don't know anymore.
No, I definitely think he has mental issues there. I absolutely.
The weekend.
That's why I don't.
in
I mean, if he was a
2015,
religious
when,
person, if he was religious, we would not think he was mentally ill.
yeah,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
no,
ahead.
I still would think
I
he's.
can't go along with that nomination at all.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this. We're okay. I'm just gonna assume that we're cut right down the middle, divided about whether or not he has a mental illness. And so, because I don't know for sure, and a lot of people say that they can actually confirm the diagnosis, I'm gonna go ahead and say that no, he cannot be nominated.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yep, he cannot be nominated. I'm playing it safe on that one. Fucking sue me.
I am genuinely surprised no one has ever nominated Blue. I'm
It's gonna be-
genuinely surprised as much
There has
as
been
people
some
don't like
discussion
him.
about that.
Now,
It's
Red,
not up like he's a dick of the year. You know, he's just an asshole.
I have
Yeah,
one.
he's just an asshole.
Taking it too far award of the year.
I have one for you.
How
Robin's gonna be
how
an-
you doing?
get cancer, get cancer, Katie.
Can we try one at a time? I can't hear a single word.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me start with Steve. Let me start with Steve.
Alright, So, Red,
Shut up.
I have one that's going to be a very difficult decision for you, and I'm gonna throw it out there. But you're going to have to give it some real consideration, and people have to weigh in on this because I don't have an answer to this one.
Okay.
I would like to nominate Mr. Intelligent Design.
Funny.
I don't
This
support
is
that.
going to be controversial as shit. So
He was
Yeah.
asked for it in the chat a couple of times too.
Why is that controversial? He's a real contender.
Because
The
we-
question is whether he's dumb or just can't fucking understand the language.
no, it's not a
I think
linguistic
it's
problem. He understands
both.
English.
It
just
is.
fine.
It is
I mean,
both.
we can parse what he's saying. and
He
it's-
wrote 6 books.
His brain is mush.
How many books did you write?
No, there are deep issues there.
Deep issues,
I
but he's not been diagnosed with anything. That's the problem.
That is
We could
true,
put it-
but I mean, we're gonna have to use our judgment on this one. I
That's
honestly
what I'm
think
saying.
he does have a mental disorder.
I think he probably
ID,
does.
Mr. ID.
What would
I
if you did,
think-
Like what? I mean,
yeah, I was
let
gonna
me-
say, what would without going a diagnosis because nobody's here is qualified to.
Obviously,
What would you think that he has besides he just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about? Is that a mental disorder?
Yeah.
If I can
Uses
step in for a
Andrew?
moment.
hang on. 13, go.
If I can step in for a moment. Now, without trying to sit there and try and point to a specific kind of diagnosis, some of the behaviors he has do mirror some of the behaviors you see in people that are in psych wards in terms of the zeal of which he goes against things and the fact that he seems to think that he has all this great knowledge and yada, yada, yada. Hang on. Let me finish. But this is symptomology of a number of different things and not specific to any mental illness, or it could just be that he's trying to hawk his book, and that's kind of what I suspect.
Could be.
Yeah, there's a difference between a diagnosed or diagnosable mental illness and
Yeah.
just being a little off in the head, which I think a lot of us are. So let's be honest.
Yeah,
I think you have to err on the side of caution.
Yeah,
We
but
can
that
look
might
at
be
that as a possibility, but I don't.
let me
think it
come at
should
this
be.
from another angle.
Let's
Yeah.
try
So,
Pew.
So
Hang on,
there's
Pew,
reason.
Pew. Hang on. Before you go, you need to actually change your avatar to one where it is you drinking bleach.
You want bleach pew?
We
all
like
right,
yes.
all right. You want bleach pew? You get bleach pew.
Well,
There
I'm
we go.
gonna
All right,
put
now
forward
you can
one-
continue.
I need to put forward
Now-
one that's not controversial. Claim your inheritance.
We'll get to that in a moment. Pew, go ahead.
Yeah, like so. There's people that we've already eliminated for reason of attention. We took Antonio out of the running because partially because of G-Man, and the reason behind that was because he was getting attention for this. We took Godless Girl very quickly out of the running for the same reason. I would want to disqualify Mr. Intelligent Design for the same reason. I think that as much as of what he says is dumb, I genuinely believe does this more for attention and self-promotion than for actual discussion of ideas, and for that reason, I can't support him.
God, I hate it when he makes sense.
You hate it when this poster makes
Why
sense.
does everybody hate Pew so much? Like,
I don't know.
Because he has a gay hat. Have you seen his hat?
My
Because
hat
it's
is very
Tyler.
homosexual, and I cry at Beethoven. That's why people hate me.
He ripped that hat totally off from Skylar. That's why everybody hates him.
Yes.
It's so dishonest. I couldn't resist.
Yeah. Also, so I'm gonna go ahead and say for Mr. Intelligent Design, no. Are people with me on that, or do we still want to debate this thing?
No, I'm
you
gonna
know what, unless we really need one more later, but I don't think we will.
I completely agree. I from day one thought he was just trying to promote his damn books.
Yes,
I
would put him in the
I
main
tried.
category. Like if we can't think of a couple last names, maybe at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Although
think we
there
have a
is
problem.
Putting on the DUMBFUCK waiting list.
Hang on. There is actually, yeah, we do have one person on the DUMBFUCK waiting list, and that's True Talk TV. Where's my $300, bitch?
Yeah,
Come on,
get on
folks.
that.
Not
Fundraiser
my fault.
in the description, guys.
I want to make
Or
him
in-
cry.
yeah.
If you love Dragnot and you love me, and I mean really, really love me, you will do this because I want True to cry. I really do. I'm not even joking.
I will
Very
work
serious.
I'm poor, so I can't really help this cause. But what I can do is dedicate all my resources between now and the actual voting to do whatever it takes to get him to win again. And I will work my ass on it. Trust me. I do
genuinely want him to feel like shit.
Do you want to know the truth? I mean, he thinks that I created socks for him to win, right? We all know that, which, by the way, I didn't. But what I did do is in the middle of the night, I would go to random hangouts that were being taken, 10, 15, 20 people, and I'd be like, hey, do you guys know what the DUMBFUCK of the year is? Let me explain this to you. And they're like, really?
Have you heard of the good word of Ronnie Rodriguez?
Yeah, you heard about true empiricism. They were listening. Seriously, people go vote for him. So hey,
Actually, I'm gonna help you guys out on this. 41 minutes ago, someone donated $5. That was during this hangout. So 295 more to go.
You guys can do it. We're at a good pace here.
Keep going, guys.
If you need, someone just reminded me, it's been nearly a year since he challenged me to a fist fight in fucking Chicago. So if that's not enough reason to vote for this dumb motherfucker, just don't donate the money. I really do want him. I'm not kidding with you. I'm genuinely fucking serious. I want him to cry.
Yeah,
I want you to call me.
I'm thinking of which organs I don't need that I can sell. Like,
hey, Drag, didn't he also want you to show up like right when he said like you have like an hour warning, drive where the fuck you are and get all the way up to
let me just drive from Maryland to fucking Kankakee, Chicago. My son needs to be picked up in 30 minutes, by the way, but that's cool. I'm gonna go meet you in some back alley so you can either fuck me or fight me.
Hold on, Stephen Bowman wants to know where he wants to know who needs money and where to donate it to. Get out here.
Links in the Jackie cameo.
Yeah.
Links in the description.
Chill.
I am posting it right now. I am posting it right now. In fact, I'll post it twice. There you go. It's in the live chat right now. That's where you do it.
I genuinely want him to win. I will make promoting him if he does earn it.
If I put my time in for it, you'll put the time in. We'll get between the two of us. We will get. I think
slightly on the tangent. I think the reason True wanted you to go to that neighborhood, we now know kind of where it is. He was maybe hoping you like get shot in a drive-by before you got there.
I wouldn't even fucking make it.
Yeah, when the average
go in
cost
that
of a
neighborhood.
house in that neighborhood is 15 grand. Oh wow, you're gonna die.
I love the comment, hey Drag, we need to pull some money together to buy you a shirt. I'm like, I need to buy you some fucking home security, bitch. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, we'll buy you an armor-proof vest.
Buy him a gun.
Okay, all right, hang on. All right, so we'll get back to Ronnie in a moment, but first I want to give someone a chance that didn't get to speak yet because I assume they're driving. Side Strike, do you have anyone that you would like to nominate?
As a matter of fact, I do. And this, again, may be a little bit contentious. First, can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
Yeah,
Good.
we can tell you're in the car, but
Yes, I apologize for the Jeep noise. Yeah, this is mainly it may also be a little bit contentious. I'll leave it to you guys to judge. And it's in response to me finally having enough sitting through that horrid Genesis movie. I would like to nominate Eric Hovind.
The problem with that is, Eric, one of the rules is that they have to have talked on the panel. I haven't talked to Eric in at least a year.
Yeah, Steve's talked to him. He's not really part of this community, though.
All right, but it's still the case. Okay, so none of us here have actually spoken with him in the last year.
Wait! Holy crap! We have a loophole. Somebody in this hangout has talked to Ken Hovind, haven't they?
Yeah.
In the last year.
A couple times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Many hours worth of listening to him. Yeah.
Okay, so we could just pass it on to
degrees of separation or something, or what?
I mean, fuck. Okay. I'm literally making up the rules as I go here. So
Clearly.
fucking shut the fuck up, okay?
We have a loophole. We could put fucking Hovind on the list.
Yeah, I think that goes against the spirit of the award, though.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, it
Fuck
does.
this.
That's rules as read and not rules as intended.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go no on the Hovind thing.
Fuck. Okay, well, how about this? Side Strike, do you want to nominate anybody else?
I think someone muted him.
Claim your booty hole.
He did that himself.
Yeah, I agree.
Hang on. Go ahead, Side Strike. Do you want to nominate anybody else?
No, Eric was my favorite. Just the anti-evolution views and all that kind of stuff. I shall defer to the views of the council.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and put the next one up. And obviously, nobody knows who the fuck this person is except for me and maybe, you know, one or two people in this hangout. But I want to nominate Bob from Glowbusters. Okay, now let me just explain why. So he's trying to test to see if he can see curvature. Now, there's a very simple way of doing that. You know, have a object that is above water, like let's say a pylon or something. Have another one 3 miles out and another one 3 miles out. Try to get them to align. You won't be able to. The middle one will either stick up or the last one will fall below the other two when you try to look at it in a straight line. So try to align all of them with your line of sight. That's an easy way of doing it. The way he decided to do it was to use fucking lasers and shit by shining a laser through the pylon, drilling a hole through the pylon so that the laser can go through it, and then going to the next pylon, drilling another hole through it so that the laser can go through that one, and then rinse and repeat to see if there is a curvature.
Why would he need to do all that? Why? What?
What?
Exactly. Oh no, it gets better. It gets better because remember when I said
so
that
excessive.
you would have. Yeah, I know, but remember when I said that you would have to do this over water so that you can actually have a level surface, and use the surface of the water as the point of true level. He didn't do that. He was doing this on a road next to the lake. So hill and terrain issues be damned. So he was using
this is a case. So this is a case of hills. How do they work?
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Well,
This
even
is a
more
case
so
of
than
hills.
that.
How do they work?
Even more so than that, he sits there, he tries to set this all up, he tries to do the test. The first time he tries with a fucking red laser, which isn't going to have the range anyway. So they finally get this all set up and run it, and they don't get the results they want, so that's when they decided that their road had hills.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind that. Yeah. I know.
Are you okay, Fiona?
Yeah.
No, she's crying again.
Penny drop. Penny drop.
Yep. I think we just killed Fiona.
Fucking hills. How do they work? I don't want to talk to a NASA shill. Motherfuckers overdosed on all of the hills.
Yep, we just killed
Did you
Fiona.
at least use a green laser the second time?
For NASA. Hashtag shields for Ball Earth.
Like
Don't worry.
Please tell me he used the right type of laser the second time.
Well, if you used a red laser that had low power, like the ones you can buy at most stores,
Like
no,
a
it probably would not have been
laser
powerful.
Laser diode.
Like a pointer?
I think they went green the second time, but
At
I'm
least
not sure.
disassemble a Blu-ray
Oh,
player.
I was
Do
about to
it
say,
right.
if they want to do link, you need green. Like,
I want to
military?
Yeah.
I want
Hang on.
to
Get a star pointing laser. They're not that expensive.
Hang on.
Just don't shine it in your eye.
I'm just saying this right now. It gets worse. It does get
Try to
worse.
do
Oh god.
No,
No,
it gets
Just nominate it.
wait, there's more.
No, wait.
Here's your sign.
There's more. There is more. Okay,
Oh
so
no.
So here's basically what happened. Now, I understand that people are saying, oh, but wait, Red, Jism actually came up with that idea. Yeah, but Bob went along with it. And because Jism already won and no one's paying $300 for that asshole, I'm going to go with Bob. So, yeah. So here's the worst part. He was actually working with Jism to launch a balloon to see the curvature of the Earth from high altitude.
Tell me
Now,
they
here's the
stayed
thing.
put them on the outside of it, please.
No. What he said was is that he launched a balloon. He actually got donations for this, and supposedly they had all the parts, cameras, GPS tracker, everything to launch this balloon to see the curvature of the Earth from high altitude. When people were asking where the fuck is the footage, what he said was he doesn't know what happened, but he saw a bright silver object fly towards the balloon as they released it, and it destroyed it on impact. And that's why.
And I'm sure he has video footage of this, right?
No.
A UFO did it. Basically, I don't have my footage because a UFO did it.
Or a plane.
I doubt he got high enough for a plane to hit it unless he was at the end of our fucking runway.
Does anyone think you guys are smart enough to...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you should be expecting a call from the FAA if it was a plane. Holy shit, Redline.
Yeah, I mean, it actually costs a decent amount of money to make one of those, and actually a little bit of understanding to set them up. So I wonder if
Balloon Boy Part 2.
like, you're not supposed to use that stuff. This is why it exploded. Don't use napalm. What are we doing?
So this
That's
is
literally
Bob
that's
from
literally a level above a dog ate my homework.
Is Bob a non-theist? Because we need a non-theist in this list. Because
Well, I tried.
it's going to feed into G-Man's, conspiratorial persecution porn thing if we don't get at least one atheist or.
I can mention one atheist from today who was a dumb fuck. Angela Martin.
Oh, I can't stand her. Oh my God.
I don't know her.
I now know
I don't know a lot of people.
She is stupid beyond imagination.
Well, I went down the rabbit hole with her about, is there a burden of justification for being an atheist? And she's like, no, disbelieving has no burden. Atheism is not a position. Of course it fucking is. Even if you're a lactase, it's still a position. You still have a position.
She's been blocked by every community out there so far.
Well, she's actually about to block me, apparently.
Yeah, she's a troll.
From today, I don't know if she really ranks the level, but it would be an atheist.
Not dumb fuck of the year material.
Well, okay, well, all right. So I just got a call from Vince, and so at this point, I'm going to say Bob from Glowbusters. Who's in favor of nominating Bob?
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I don't know him, but
I know
okay.
Glowbusters.
Sounds dumb.
Okay,
dumb.
It seems like.
Okay, can I go along with it and attach Sean Hufford to my vote?
Okay,
because of the number of debunking videos he does, I think he should get an honorary vote in here anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's obvious that none of us actually give enough of a fuck about the guy, Bob. So I'm not putting him on the list.
Oh man,
he'll get like 3 votes,
I mean, it's a good story. I just don't know.
Can we put Sean Hufford on there on account of the fact that he's very mean to me?
No.
That's the dick / cunt of the year.
No,
we're not doing that.
Also, he is mental.
So I just got a call from Vince, so I'm going to go ahead and just relay this message. So what he is saying is that in order to keep the integrity of Dumb Fuck of the Year, which I understand integrity was used, but work with me here. He says that I shouldn't be taking bribes for this because honestly, it's just going to make G-Man have an even bigger shitstorm. If
that's true,
yeah, it's going to make
that's a good point.
It's gonna make G-Man have a bigger shitstorm, and then he won't be able to stop talking about my dick for even longer. So, yeah,
I have a counter proposal.
Okay,
we instead of people donating $295 more to the GoFundMe, and we put True Talk TV up there. Instead we can just give us $295.
And
that's
leave
it.
That's
my suggestion.
And just leave it at that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. So,
cool.
But
sound good to everyone in the live chat?
However, we can be overruled. Myself, Vince, and Pew can be overruled. So, Drag, I'm going to start with you. Do you think I should totally fuck over the rules for money? Which, by the way, I'm totally good for if you really go for it. So that we can have a chance of giving Ronnie another sad.
Look, you asking the wrong guy, because any opportunity that I'm going to have to fuck over Ronnie, I'm going to take it. If they say, you know what, Drag, if you let me kiss Mrs. Dragnet on the mouth, full tongue and everything to fuck over Ronnie, you get to kiss Mrs. Dragnet on the mouth. I'm going to take it. I'm sorry. I am a low down, dirty motherfucker. I'm not going to apologize.
Wait, who are you letting kiss? What?
All of us.
Whoever pays the most money.
We're not going to make out with his wife.
Oh, to fuck with Ronnie.
No, this is for money. She's watching too. This is for money. If I get to make fun of him,
we're shilling for Redline. Reminder
hypothetically
to all the
speaking,
stream
Just tell
viewers,
Mr. Dragnauts for a good cause.
Okay, listen. I already got it. Okay, so for drag, it's totally we should fucking screw over Ronnie. Okay, Fiona, what say you?
I'm inclined to say yes, just because he surpassed himself this year.
He really has been working hard for this.
He has been.
He has, and I mean, I would hate all his effort to have gone to waste.
Okay, so
he has tried.
Okay, so Fiona, just to be clear, you're with Dragnaut here, right?
Yeah, I've got no problem with people kissing Mrs. Dragnaut.
Okay, we're
not
good
going
on
to
that.
ethics here. It's that past
Okay.
point, Red.
I have.
Okay, JD, what say you?
Sure.
Okay, we're good there. Kevin, what say you?
Yeah, I approve. And reminder to stream viewers to smash that like button. We need more likes.
All right, then
We
let's
need
go
more
ahead.
likes and we need more shekels.
Give us your Jew gold.
All of it. Just
oh, Mrs.
every
Dragnaut's pissed. Look, y'all better vote for this because she's mad now.
Yeah.
All right?
You have to make out with, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, if this is
fault is
unsuccessful, yeah. Rip
I'm about to
Dragnaut.
get something thrown at me in a second, so y'all better
Wait a
vote.
minute.
Well,
Wait a
we wrap this up. I have a special case nominee I want to bring up.
well, hang on.
we gotta go down the
That's my
line.
opinion on this yet.
Hang on, Steve, go ahead.
I say yes, and the reason I'm going to justify that because I actually think that this year, True Talk TV has actually become dumber than G-Man.
You know that's not physically possible, right?
Discuss.
Yes.
No,
Well,
I will make that into an argument when we vote for him.
Yeah, there's a
He's
black hole
definitely-
forming between Chicago and Jersey right now.
I'm glad I'm no longer near that black
The
hole.
density
Yeah.
of stupid.
So there's a knowledge void growing.
He's definitely a lot harder to listen to than G-Man because he's not funny. He's just dumb and boring and makes
Mama
me
Killed
That's it. He's
Ugh.
just dumb.
And
People
apparently,
still think I watch his videos. I don't. People tell me about them, and then I respond to them.
yeah, same thing. Like
All right, hang on.
apparently,
Hang
Ronnie has joined the Alex Botten club of douchebags who mumble while making videos while driving.
Hang on. We have an update. We are now only $270 away from making this a thing.
There we go,
Come on,
baby.
people, you can do it.
If y'all think I'm fucking with you, I will make a video every day until it's time to
Smash
fucking
that
vote.
like button.
You think I'm fucking kidding me? Like, I will literally do that.
No way. Kidding.
We're gonna see Dragon
I
like
am not
PBS,
kidding.
like for all you guys in the world who don't know about this.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna read something from the chat.
Like-
Love how Kevin gets on here and insults people without ever getting on camera and proving how smart he is.
Wait, who said? Oh, fuck off!
Tommy
You blocked me, Tommy. I think
That
you're
sounds like what
just-
Jackie would say.
Also, I
All right. So
Incidentally, seeing as there seemed to be a little bit of confusion, I did add an additional tagline on the screen here just for clarification's sake.
sounds good.
Yes.
Okay, so let me go ahead and nominate one more person. I'm gonna go ahead. What? Okay, JD, go ahead.
Well, this is kind of a special case one because I can't think of these people separately. It's just as one conglomerate of people. So just bear with me here. Rancam, Pillbox, Rose Patton, John Smith, and Arcane Logos. That little tiny clique of crazy
Are you
nonsense.
gonna throw an Eve on that one?
Yeah, I could throw. Actually, yeah, good point. Eve.
And I like Eve.
So
but
they all combine to make one
yesterday.
like
She was
one
like really mean
like
to him,
clusterfuck of like flat Earth.
What is this? What is this
Nonsense.
Voltron?
Oh wait, hold on for a second. Hold on for a
I
second.
like
Tommy said
their
Kev-
stupid Borg.
Hold on, Kevin, you've clearly got nothing in the brain. I'll debate
He's
you
mad.
one-on-one
He's
anytime.
mad.
I think he
name the
just wants
time,
to,
dude.
I
I'll
think that's
fucking
what this
host
is.
it.
Yes, somebody's.
Right. So anyway, that group is they were always together, and they're always just bringing up the most ridiculous dumb fuck ideas, stuff that would make most people like.
You're basically just saying flat out elected is what you're nominating.
The flat out elected crew, basically.
Yeah, that would work. Like that section of the clown car posse.
Wow.
Like,
I still think we should call him Voltron.
there you go, Voltron. I nominate the Flat Earth Voltron.
If we go with the sovereign citizen, the entity, not a person, of the
Flat Earth Power Rangers,
then we could probably get away with something like that.
Flat Earth Power Rangers.
Flat Earth Power Rangers.
The Flat Earth Power Rangers.
They got colors. Ran Cam is clearly white one.
But see, I'm convinced Rancam is a Poe, but
yes,
he says he's not. But
well, name me a Poe who says yeah, I'm a Poe, like all the time.
Bad Poe.
Okay, but who's the dumb fuck? The Poe or the people that believe the Poe?
Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, with all of those names, we can all think of like one instance where they did something so ridiculous that we talked about it for weeks.
I don't
know what. If you want to do that, you can.
Yeah, like what we got here? We got Rancam eating, a book on creationism, thinking it's about evolution. MG Pillbox quoting someone's homework to try and debunk a supernova exploding. Rose Patton thinking that she screwed up an acronym so badly with Matt's
ISIS.
The problem with nominating the board is you're going to have to nominate the Queen instead.
Yeah, she thought it was Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. John Smith's flatter stuff is just all over the map, and then Arcane logos and birds shitting their way across the sky.
I tell you what, look at.
I'd say Arcane logos just for being.
But it has to be from
logos.
Since this is the 4th annual, and we're already shitting over all the rules anyways. I'm down with it.
What?
I'm down with it. I'm agreeing with JD. I think we could actually make an argument for having just a conglomerate name like Flat Out Elected or Flat Earth Power Talk or Flat Earth Power Rangers or something. I don't know.
As funny of an idea as that is, I'm going to say no.
Their powers combined, though.
The problem with trying to nominate the board collective is you got to kind of give the award to the Queen, so you'd have to pick the Queen.
That'd be Rand.
Oh yeah,
you're right.
Rand is the queen bitch of the flat earthers.
With Randism, come on, and he's always.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
I'll go either way.
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Rand. I nominated him before, and no one gave a fuck about him. But to be fair, I only nominated him for one reason. That's because he thought he was intimidating.
The way I see it, we're getting towards the end of the list anyway.
He's intimidating if you don't understand how Rand Campbell works. He comes off as very intimidating, but he's just a
no, he fucking doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Well, here's the way I see it is we're at the end of the list.
Tries to intimidate people.
We have a good idea who's probably going to win at this point. We have like 2 or 3 names really are like going to be the front runners, and the rest are just going to fall behind. We kind of think that's going to happen. We kind of can see it already. So maybe at the end of the list is kind of like just close enough nomination. Like this would be interesting at least. Like,
hey, JD. What I'm trying to say is that there is $270 that you can give right now. That would make a lot of people happy. Just saying.
All you have to do is press what did you bind it?
And by the way, if G-Man never saw that one coming. He was so adamant that Antonio Fletcher was going to win. He never saw the potential of True Talk TV.
Yeah, no. Just for that reason alone, I think that it's a fun idea.
Or the healthy amount of cancer cells you can have in your body.
Oh, let me tell you.
Yeah, but Tommy's going to be. Sorry, I got to say it. Tommy's going to be definitely in the top.
To mention the flu never hurt anyone.
Flu never killed anyone. That's got to be.
Well, he's getting my vote. I was going to vote for Anthony. No. Tommy Hall's getting my vote now.
It would be nice if Pew Review found some time to go over the video and pull out some nice clips of Tommy. Just saying, maybe Kevin could too, since he stopped talking to Kevin. My channel's open for you guys.
Oh man, I'll listen to Tommy for that long.
Also, hang on, I gotta respond to something. A private message that was sent to me. No, I'm not nominating Shani. She has a mental disorder.
Yeah, that's what I got the same private message.
Does she? Like officially?
We're not going to go into that.
If she would go to an actual psychiatrist, she would.
I mean, she cries a lot. But,
well, the thing was,
bipolar off the ass.
That girl is a pile of issues, and apparently we know exactly how high you can pile such things now.
No,
Shani has said that she should be nominated. I listened to her say that. Oh my god!
Okay.
Like, that's why I can't now, because she offered her own nomination, justified it, and it made sense. So I said, no, I can't. No. Sorry.
See,
Like,
you were rational. You were rational.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like, she was rational about it. I'm like, I can't now. Fuck.
Reds, this might be a good time to remind everybody that you are allowed to vote as many times as you like for as many people as you like.
Oh yeah, there's no rules after this. I mean, if you want to make sock accounts, if you want to shill like a motherfucker, like what Steve was doing last year, my God.
Did I?
No, really. Overnight,
You know
we
what's
get
funny is
400 votes for one
Ronnie would
person.
have won even if I hadn't shilled for him. That's what I think is the funniest part.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah, I think it was he gets.
No, LeMed student is when LeMed student
yeah.
showed Ronnie's video to his class. That's what made him win. Like
Is
that.
it- Okay, Drag. Quick question: is it worth $270 to see that happen all over again?
No.
Yes. Yes. I'm promoting the fuck out of it.
All right.
Do you guys not remember
let
what
me
happened?
cut in here with an alternate proposal to the whole Ronnie thing.
Okay.
So we already have the who was it we said like people could vote for Antonio as much as they want, and they could win the popular vote but still not be declared dumb fuck of the year. Wouldn't it be interesting if true empiricism won the popular votes, but
the Electoral College shows someone else.
Exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
You want to put him on the Antonio Fletcher list?
So he gets the lovely feeling of realizing how much everyone thinks he's an absolute moron, and doesn't also get the gratification of winning an award for it. I think it's the perfect solution.
I mean, the shit you've been saying lately has been making sense. This is not you anymore, man. What happened to the Pew we loved before?
He went to college.
Came in here and said stupid.
Yeah.
shit.
Oh God. Yeah. See, I gotta drop out, man. Like, this is not good for me.
It's not you. This isn't you.
Yeah.
This is not you at all.
What have you done with the real
right,
Pew?
Let's have a peer review exorcism at the end of the show.
Or going to some that hangout. You need to get dumbed down a little bit. I think you're just you're kind of
Cool with
scared.
that.
At this point.
I'll just talk to Tommy. I think that'll
do it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Talk to him about
Okay.
But that would also further solidify my heterosexuality too. So.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go ahead and just say this, and I only say this because Dragna is my friend, and I do owe him. If we get $100 more, then I'll go ahead and make True Talk TV.
Motherfuckers better do it. Better do it.
Guys,
Do it now.
guys, this is unprecedented.
Oh,
I'm just saying that I'm cool either way with Pew's idea, or if he gets nominated. But if he
What
does,
the fuck? Why are you
nominated.
talking about Ronnie again, you motherfuckers?
I will
I
make.
was gonna say, did we vote on the Flat Earth Power Ranger?
No, we're not talking about Ronnie.
No one gives a shit, JD. Sorry.
I know. I used to everyone like lost their shit on Tommy and Z Brown. Then
It was
Ronnie comes up
proposed again.
This is going to be the stiffest competition of any.
But still, the proposal's
agree.
still on the table. If anyone's like, does people not even care enough to say yay or nay? We're so apathetic. We're just not even going to talk about it. We're just going to let it die.
With
and
how
move on.
bad Ronnie is, if he wins this year, if he were added to the list, I think instead of actually winning Defoe, he should get like some kind of like lifetime achievement award in dumbfuckery.
We will have to mail him an actual trophy, and we know where he lives now, so we can do that.
Who has a 3D printer? We can print him out at. What does a dumb fuck look like? I don't know.
How about
Someone
some
with a
shingles?
head on
How
an
about-
apple.
Is it-
I can 3D model something.
A dumbfuck looks like Ronnie.
Is
That's
it
right.
illegal to
Images
send
you
shit through the
can
post?
mail it to his
Hang on.
house.
Guys,
You don't have to tell Ronnie when it's coming up, because he looks like he lives in one of those places where stuff on your porch ain't gonna last very long. Like snap.
Yeah, obviously, but
he can win the
at this
Golden
point,
Somali Award.
That's the funny bit, because they're going to jack it thinking it's actually something valuable. When they open it, it's a trophy with a dick on top.
Yes.
Wait, is it illegal
It
to
could be a
send
different-
shit
I didn't
through
know
the
Bad
post?
Dragon made these.
I mean, I just want to troll whoever jacks that
hold
gift.
on. Cards Against Humanity did send literal shit out to people and advertise it as literal shit. So no, as long as it's packaged properly, so it's not a biohazard, it is not illegal.
Okay, good. We know what understand.
You can buy manure. You can literally buy manure through the mail. Like,
Okay, well, how about this? I have to ask, Jackie, if you had to nominate somebody that isn't Ronnie, who would you nominate?
Oh God. Why?
You're not a god.
I don't know who to nominate.
Hang on, Jackie.
Kevin, stop.
Jackie, there's a reason I'm doing this is because you're usually not mean. This is your chance to shine.
You asking
This is the reason Hana didn't join.
to nominate somebody for Dumbfuck of the Year.
Okay, wait. Has Christian Hillbilly been mentioned?
No. That's actually good.
Because that's the one name that I dropped to Kevin when we were in the grocery store the other day. I was like, okay, if I had to nominate anyone, gun to my head, had to nominate someone, I think it would be Christian Hillbilly.
I'm kind of curious.
Are you saying there's a gun to your head right now?
No,
No.
I think she got inspired. Like, when you were in the grocery store, did you see a 300-pound lesbian with a fixation on Batman, or like what happened?
No,
I just
talking about Dumbfuck of the Year and who we would nominate, and we got a few looks.
Yeah, we were just talking about who we would nominate, and I thought, probably Christian Hillbilly, because he's really dumb when it comes to sex education. Like, he is not educated in that at all. And then, probably, I'm gonna go even further and nominate a second person, which is really making me feel uncomfortable because I don't like being mean, but I'm sure he's been mentioned already, Tommy Hall. But that's because
Yeah, Tommy was the first.
like sitting in the chat like insulting Kevin, and I don't like it.
He's already on the.
Yeah. Well, Tommy already got
By the way, just so that everyone know, Jackie, you're a mod, and Kevin, you're a mod. Do what you will.
Shut up.
Just say.
Are we announcing that they have mods in this room? Is that what we're announcing?
Yeah. Also, I
That's
just
not
want
possible.
I got a few.
I just want to point
Well,
something.
technically it is, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, I just want to go ahead and just do something real quick. So let me fix a very
Are you
bad
going to hide me
problem
from
that's-
broadcasts again?
No, hang on. No, it's in the live chat. There's a problem with the live chat. I just got to fix it real quick. Okay, and fixed.
noticed.
Wait, what?
Ah, there it is.
There it is.
ETV? Oh, God.
Banned by Red's rhetoric.
Yeah,
Also, can I clarify something? Just because I nominated Christian Hillbilly doesn't mean I hate him. I will still talk to him and hang out about anything other than sex ed and religion or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just clarification.
Well, so you won't talk to him.
yeah. You won't talk to him then.
Well,
Yeah,
apparently
I don't think it talks about anything else.
Apparently, I hate Christians as well, according to G-Man. But hey ho.
Yeah, I've just
Yeah.
felt the hate
You know,
seeping out of you this entire time. Totally.
The only problem I have with the nomination for Christian Hillbilly is that Christian Hillbilly is dumb, no question about that. But it's more along the lines of he's just a horrible human being.
So is Tommy
more
Hall,
than just
right?
the Dumbfuck of the Year. He's just a really horrible person.
Being like, he's not even passive aggressive like Tommy. He's just a nasty. So are we gonna?
Tommy's nasty,
You're
just
moral.
not in that way.
Yeah, sure. He's a dumbass.
What
So
about
is he
Wayne
on our
Hudson
list?
for Dumbfuck of the Year?
Yeah, both those
No,
are.
Wayne's just very, very opinionated and
Stupid.
And yeah, fucking brain.
Did we get a vote on?
Are you saying the other people we've put on the list aren't opinionated?
Wait, what's the one girl who went Pizzagate crazy? Preet Wilson.
Rick Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was actually going to hold off on this. Obviously, we're not going. Okay, hang on. Let me just answer something. Yes, I banned GTV. Fuck that guy with a rake. Next, I want to nominate
Oh,
Spurkismo.
rake.
Are we? Hold on. Are we gonna? Is Christian Hillbilly gonna be on the list? Do we vote
You
on
know
that?
what? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just give it to him.
Okay.
Fuck it. Okay, so
I have a name I'd like to mention after. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Then Christian Hillbilly is on the list. How do we all feel about Spurkismo?
No, is that another flat earther? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you guys
That's
are.
what
Not that much. He did one
was-
discussion with you, but it's been a while even on that.
Well,
It's
he also
been
did
a
a
while,
discussion with Gio.
People have been saying a lot of shit in my comment section that still goes to this day. So he's still relevant somehow, and he has been unapologetic about the shit that he was saying.
I'm okay with it, but he's not going to get a lot of votes.
Okay, then fuck that idea.
Realistic.
Kevin, what do
you
you
really
say?
think a lot of people know who he is enough to even really like?
I think we would
topple Tommy Hall.
Enough people would need to know who he is for them to even be a contender.
Yeah,
I could have been a contender. Sorry, famous movie.
Do you think it's worth nominating any of the atheist political ideologues like Wayne, Mark, Pre?
Oh, hang on one second.
Just trying to get an atheist in there somewhere.
Yeah,
she's just reply. Tyler, this is my live chat. I'll ban whoever the fuck I want.
Fuck Marganonia for promoting Pizzagate.
Thank you. Thank you. At least one person in live chat gets my reference, Matt Shepard. It's not that obscure. It's pretty obscure.
Bro Sanchez. I mean, yes, I understand Bro Sanchez, but no one knows who the fuck he is, at least on this platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, anyone in here right now, besides the people who actively deal with flat Earth shit, do any of you know who Bro Sanchez is?
Yes.
No, nobody.
I don't know.
I know who he is.
I mean, I'm not going to get
on
lost
your
support
channel
on that.
like 2 weeks ago.
He no, he didn't come on my channel. We were actively debunking his hangout where he was saying that my ISS transit video was fake because reasons.
Yeah, no, I've been to his live feed a few times, and he wants me to come in and have a discussion with him. I'm like, no, it's not going to happen.
Wait, there's one. I don't know how much other stuff he's done. I only know from he was on TST a couple episodes ago. Claim Your Inheritance.
I tried to nominate him earlier.
Yeah,
yeah.
No go.
Again, I don't think he's going to get much of the vote.
Well, like I said, we kind of know who the front runners are going to be. I don't think we're going to magically go, oh, that guy, and they're going to get 1,000 votes.
Yeah, this is just filling up, so we have enough.
Yeah. I have one more who was mentioned as a contender when he was talking shit, but hasn't been brought up yet. Nathaniel Eisner, AFC.
Oh God, he was
AFC. Isn't that the kid that lives at home? Is he like 30 something?
Oh, it stands for a fucking child.
Yeah, he's a creationist. He's more of a comment troll. I don't think he's been in the hangout.
Okay.
He's not a troll. He's really he entirely believes what he's saying. He grew up.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, he grew up on Carl Bowell. He grew up on Carl Bowell. That's what his parents thought. He was homeschooled. His parents gave him Carl Bowell videos for science lessons. He thinks that Symphony of Creation is actually like a serious scientific thing because he's homeschooled and stupid.
Yeah.
He is.
I've had some long talks with him, and man, he just. Oof.
Yep. Also, Tyler, you'll notice that you're in timeout right now. That's because I can get triggered, quote unquote, if I really want to, and I'll ban whoever the fuck I want in my live chat. Don't like it? Leave. Okay, moving on. So I'm thinking that I don't think he actually believes the shit he says. I think he's a Poe.
Oh, I think he believes it. I just don't think he can articulate anything even competently enough to even have a discussion on it. I mean, he just regurgitates crap. That's it, and he doesn't understand what he's even regurgitating.
Yeah, well, that's a good sign of dumb argument. But you have to see what he posts and say like Bible study group. Every day he's got something new he brings up. So if he's trolling, he's really into it.
Also, apparently. Okay, I already know that I'm going to get shit on for doing this, so I'm just going to do it anyway. I wish Claim Your Inheritance were nominated, but I would never say that publicly, from Hana.
I'm okay if he gets nominated. I'm definitely okay with he.
You know what? You know what? If the girlfriend says so, then I automatically have to go for it. Claim Your Inheritance. You're on the list.
Yeah.
What did he do? Where is he?
He is a flat earther, by the way. If that's not bad enough.
He's a Black Hebrew Israelite. He's a young earther. He's a territorial.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, he's the gamut. He has it all in one package, baby.
I want to mention the best one though.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
He believes that basically all white people, all people who have any descendants or any ancestors who were slave owners, should pay anyone who has an ancestor who was a slave. And this includes, and we gave this example and he agreed, if a slave owner had children with a slave, basically raped some of the slaves, the descendants of those slaves should also pay since the dad was a slave owner.
Wait, should this pay themselves?
Yeah, we were asking, like, so what do they pay themselves? Do they get 50-50 paying restitution? And he was thinking about, like, oh, they should definitely pay them.
Doesn't he also think that white people were born from aliens and demons having anal sex?
He also said this is by law because of some maritime thing from somewhere back in 1900 something having to do with the stock market. It was so convoluted and insane.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, it's that bad.
I can't explain it to you because my response was, what?
What, did he inject meth into his own frontal lobe at some point?
Listen, it's on Talk Shit Tuesday.
I have another name that we haven't mentioned yet.
It was like trying to nail Jello to the wall. We couldn't get him.
Well, just right quick, no micro. He's actually making meth in his frontal lobe.
I have another name. I have another name to throw out there.
Okay.
G consciousness.
Oh, God. Oh boy, the Cat Williams of Google Plus. I'm sorry, he has the same voice as Cat Williams.
And wait, is C. Brown the Tukey Williams of G+?
Bravo for that reference.
That was.
If you don't know who Tookie Williams is, go Google it.
Okay.
I told him.
Go to C. Brown's page.
Yeah, he told me to call him a Tukey Williams looking motherfucker, and I go, "Is that too racist?" And I was like, and Drag said, "I don't care. It's too funny."
No, I thought I was laughing reading that comment. He was like, "Oh, this is the best you got, you stupid white boy."
Wow.
I wish I looked like Tookie Williams. In his prime, excuse me.
Tookie did nothing wrong.
I know G-Con won't get nominated, but I thought he deserved an honorable mention.
One other.
Is any mention honorable on this list?
No, there is no honorable mention. The one other name that one other name I was thinking of is someone who is not only has wacky political beliefs, but I also consider a dumb fuck is Marcus Moody. Because every time I see one of his comments, he loves to harass. Like, he hangs out under Jade's comments every time Jade posts anything remotely political. Marcus Moody's there just being a complete contrarian. Like, I just want to smack him. He makes me so mad.
Yeah.
I don't even engage with him.
He drives me nuts too. But you know what? He does try. He has those little moments where he of
clarity.
He's just very very partisan.
Every once in a while, have a moment of charity. He'll admit to being wrong, or he'll say, "You're right. I said that wrong." Those things that other people can't do, like, the G-Mans and Ronnies, they can't say, "Oh yeah, I was wrong. I fucked that up." It takes days. He'll correct himself quickly. So I think he really is. I think he's actually at least somewhat thoughtful on these issues. So I definitely wouldn't nominate him.
All right, so let me just.
Do we have a number 10?
Hang on.
Do we have someone else?
Let me refresh everyone's memory. Number 1, Tommy Hall. Number 2, part-time vegan. Number 3, Anthony Liley, because fuck that guy. Number 4, C. Brown. Number 5, Darwin's Deity. Number 6, True Talk TV. If we can get $100 more, motherfuckers.
Please donate to the GoFundMe.
Exactly.
Shut up, kid.
Number
This is
7,
just sad.
Betty Van
No,
Velsen.
Sam, this is comical.
Yes.
Continue.
Number 8,
You.
Christian Hillbilly, nominated by Jackie. Number 9, Claim Your Inheritance, nominated by Hannah Zuby. And number 10, We Don't Fucking Know Yet.
Wait, Bob, did you mention, is it Bob from Glowbusters, or is he off the list?
I did, but he's not. He got kicked off.
I nominate.
I gotta get to bed. See ya.
All right,
I nominate
see you, Micro.
when he's drinking too much.
I like that.
When who is drinking too much?
JD Kane is what he said.
Oh no, you don't have
Speaking of drinking too much, Nephilim free.
No.
Was he nominated in the past? Or was it
Nephilim Free would get 1 vote and would be from Nephilim Free.
Yeah, he's been irrelevant for decades. Come on.
Well,
I don't want him to be.
Yeah,
literally decades.
It would require more effort than I'm willing to give to cast 1 vote for him.
I mean,
You're not even kidding. 13. Nephilim Free used to be on Usenet back in the 90s with arguing with Arn Ra.
Okay.
He has been around for a long time.
Let me just say this.
And I'm not saying that he's like worthy. I'm just saying like we need a number 10, right?
Hang on. Nephilim Free was nominated, and he came close to dead last in the first ever one.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
So
he's been so beaten to death by other people, like other YouTube personalities in their heyday, ripped him to shreds. You know, Concordance and Potholer and.
It was great for people to cut.
I have a few other names that we haven't.
Andromedus wake on the
I would say
dance on the corpse. That's all we can.
I would say no to that. But Steve, do you have someone else that you want to throw in?
I have a couple. Again, for the sake of just mentioning these names, that just I mention.
Steve has so much hate in his heart.
It's love. No, this is love. This is love. Jungle Jargon.
Oh yeah.
How do we forget that one?
I don't know how you forgot Jungle Jargon.
He's still active.
I'm really kind of surprised, to be honest.
He's around from time to time. He's not as active as he used to be.
Well, it's all one-liners.
Senor Waterhead himself.
Yeah.
Well, you just have no objective morality.
G-Man went live. Let me read the title. What?
Yes, so I just want to point out to people who are listening, G-Man has gone live on his channel with a hangout entitled "Why Do Atheists Hate Christians So Much?"
Okay, Reds has 160 people watching. What do you think he's gonna get? Nobody's. Yeah, come on. No.
Yeah.
Okay,
like, it's not like I'm just saying it's fucking fun.
Okay, all right, guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and enact that rule where we don't give that little fuck any attention because.
Oh, come on, you've mentioned him. You banned the. Okay.
You?
Yeah, we banned him because we don't want to give him.
I got two more names.
If you don't want that one screenshot to be shown, you'll shut the fuck up.
Okay. How hasn't we have forgotten Bro Joe Saved by Grace?
Oh, Bro Joe.
Bro Joe. Oh my God.
Okay. We all have our feelings about Bro Joe. What has he done this year?
He's a sniper. Did he snipe this year?
Yeah. Can't really be non-bad, but just being.
Well, him and Alex would get together, and then they would support Neffy's hangouts and try to bait people into going in there to just have discussion.
Just a dumb little kid.
Don't you mean DD? Because they baited me into a DD conversation.
They've done that too. They've done it too.
They nominated him. It had to be from something like in January. It's pretty far.
Well, yeah, like he's not been very active. Occasionally he messages me and is like, "Hey, are we gonna do that hangout?" And I tell him, "Sure."
And then
I just say nothing.
Well, he got blocked by so many people for being like one of the first avid snipers who kept doing it and getting caught. So
I got one.
Yeah. Well, he was the first one to do it. He was the first one to do it the day that Xbox became usable.
Then my last nomination, Matt Slick, for not understanding what a fucking tautology is.
Oh my. Okay. Besides him jacking off on Bible Thumping Wingnuts channel every now and then, is he even relevant?
No, I think he's disqualified just like Kent Hovind was.
I haven't
had
he was number 5.
He's kind of a member of the community. Kind of on the outside of the community, but he's still a member.
Number 5 was Darwin's deity.
Like
he's more so than Kent Hovind.
If I remember correctly, I think actually Matt Slick is in the community, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he's on a weekly show, and they have other people call basically flying to the show. We've a lot of us have had conversation with him, right? Yeah. I've had like 3. Skylar's had a few. Most of us on here have been on that show at one time or another. And I mean, the big one was Alex Malpass's destruction of him.
He's just so arrogant. And then he's talking about polonium halos again after he said, I don't know much about them when Wolf asked him. And now, like a few weeks ago, he's like, well, do you know about polonium halos? Because they're really good evidence for a younger. It's like,
I didn't quite realize how much of a dumb fuck he was until I started looking back into his daughter again. She is like way smarter than him.
I may or may not have been looking at her pictures today.
Let me go ahead and ask this. Hang on.
Not her videos.
Matt Slick literally is in the community. So
hang on. I know he's in the community, but I do want to pass it off to live chat. So live chat question. Type the number 1 if you think Matt Slick is fucking relevant, like at all.
I think he would get votes.
So type 1 if you think he's relevant, and if I get a bunch of ones, then I'll fucking consider it. But as of right now, not a fucking chance.
Can I put up a few ones? Can I spam this?
What does that sound? Is that looking at that daughter?
What is 666? I'm sure.
That means not relevant.
Every number except 1.
I'm being disappointed by not finding the videos of the alleged daughter. This is my disappointment sound.
You
1 second. This will take no effort.
Do you have that shit saved?
You just have to go to your bookmarks folder. Hey, you have that key bound too.
Dragnaut. That's her name.
Ooh.
She's
That's what
really
you search
cute.
for.
Oh, she has a website. Oh, research.
Besides being gorgeous, and
Drag,
having
I'm going to peer review you on that research. Hold up.
besides
Whoa.
being gorgeous, having done porn, her blog about philosophy is just awesome. Just like
Yeah, she's really intelligent.
interesting things. She just recently did one like in October.
And click on the modeling section. Go on, JD.
Great share.
Modeling.
That screen share, God.
Yeah, okay, the modeling thing. Here, you guys see her thing with the gnomes. It's hilarious.
Damn.
Okay, hang on. Quick thing. Van. Well, you weren't part of the panel, but fuck rules. So go ahead and tell me who would you nominate?
Oh no, I came in to toss in additional emphasis on Tommy being a dumb fuck.
Oh, okay. He's already been nominated. So
I know.
We can't do that. We gotta keep the.
Yeah, he has a special privilege of being the first
As soon
one
as we
nominated.
get 10 people, we can talk shit about Tommy.
He's number one on the list, Van. I think the point has already been made.
He might actually win.
Sometimes it needs to be made even more. He has blocked me today.
Yeah, I understand this.
After the thing out on tumors and shit like that, I think he's definitely a front runner.
I gotta say something really, really random, really quick. Drag, look up, and I'm not kidding. Gnomes attacking a cam girl. That'll also pop her up. I'm not kidding.
She is weird.
You see the one with
She's
the girl?
goofy. She's
That's the
goofy.
best thing about her.
But it's amusing goofy.
Yeah,
Are we really going to nominate Matt Slick just because the daughter does like?
She's very
No, I honestly, I will actually. Matt Slick is a worthy candidate. He's very, very influential in fundy circles.
Well,
he runs carm.org.
Yeah, he's getting carm links from people on creation.com all the fucking time. Like, oh yeah, well here's his argument. Go to carm and like, no.
Yeah, see, but JD, had we allowed Flat Out elected, all we would have had to do is allow Council of Google Plus, and we would have had a perfect nomination.
Well, that's Bible thumping wingnut, basically.
Now, the other reason I think we should put Matt Slick in there was due to the double trouncing that Alex Malpass gave him this year.
It was so great.
And then the continued denials of that double trouncing. To this day. And there was actually a very good video posted today by Dave S. going over that again.
And he still doesn't understand why his argument sucks.
No, of course he understands. It's
No,
a
I don't
money
think he
maker.
I don't think he does. Maybe he does, and you're right. Maybe it's just for the fact that he's had it for so long, he's vested so much into it. But there's a point where you just got to say, yeah, this argument's dead in the water.
I mean, I just don't see him as relevant enough in our circles because
I'm okay with that.
As I go through G Plus and I'm actively scrolling through it, waiting for the first one about Matt Slick, and I'm not seeing any.
Well, there's not a whole lot of posts about him, but he's in Hangouts.
I know he's in Hangouts. It's just that no one really gives enough of a fuck about him to,
All right. Do we ever we find an atheist yet, then?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just knock him off the list. Yeah, I'm sorry, Matt Slick doesn't get it this year.
Half the damn list is flat earthers anyway.
Well, for the atheist one, I've already been told this is a no-no, but I'm going to argue against it. Dionysus.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
he absolutely has mental problems.
No, he's
you can't argue that he doesn't have mental.
No, he absolutely does. He's absolutely a fucktard and a fucknut. But none of his diagnoses would get him out of a mental competency trial.
I actually think most of the people.
As a matter of fact, I have proof of this. He's gotten out of it. That he was not brought up on incompetency.
I actually think most of the people on the list aren't flat earthers, surprisingly. So one, Tommy Hall, not a flat earther. Part-time vegan, definitely flat earther. Anthony Riley, definitely a flat earther. C. Brown, not a flat earther, although he agrees with one. Fucking idiot. Number 5, Darwin's Deity, not a flat earther, just an idiot. 6, True Talk TV, if I can get $100 more donated. Wink, wink, hint, hint, click, click. And Betty Van Velsen, flat earther. Christian Hillbilly, not a flat earther. Claim Your Inheritance, flat earther. And number 10. Remains to be seen.
Do you get, but every one of these people are either a flat earther or a young earther, and I do put Ronnie in young earth because his version is like 200,000 years old. That's good enough.
And it's filled with more fallacies.
Alternative young earth.
It's filled with more fallacies than Matt Slick's website. So Let's see.
There ain't nothing fallacious about Matt Slick's daughter, dear.
Oh my
Told
god.
you. Sorry. Dude.
I can
Not any chat.
I'm
Sorry,
about-
don't get the links.
Oh yeah, by the way, just to kind of drive
He is
home the
most
point, I'm
definitely
also
my
going to be
type.
a total douchebag by two people who claim that they're really, really nice to people, but don't want to actually participate in Dumb Fuck of the Year because it's mean and cruel and nasty and it hurts people's feelings. So for the voting video of Christian Hillbilly, I'm going to put him in a parentheses.
You're going to put in
nominated
parentheses.
by Jackie.
No, please don't.
Here's the thing,
And-
Jackie, is he's not actually doing those videos.
Yeah,
so
you
you
can't
gotta feel
single
guilty.
somebody out for nominations. That's yeah.
And also for Claim Your Inheritance, I'm going to put in parentheses nominated by Hanazubi.
There you go.
Claiming your inheritance nominated by himself.
Could you put in parentheses? No, it's too mean. Go on.
Message it to me, Sam. I'll put it in.
Oh shit, JD, where did you find this?
On her website.
Daddy
On the
must
blog.
not have seen this. I see why her dad was mad at me.
Yeah.
You can see why he might get a little offended when that one guy brought it up. Like
I find it very
Or like screen shared it.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh
I-
man.
If I could
I
jump in
really
for a
shouldn't be
second.
watching this in my lab.
It looks like she's trying. It looks like she's actually trying to separate and to re-undox herself.
Dude, 3 minutes
So-
and 1 second. Just that look.
Yeah.
Jesus.
yeah, you feel like just grabbing your wife and just leaving the show for a little bit.
1 second.
I took care of that this morning.
And
Well,
bookmark
Okay.
in
Once a
the
day.
not porn folder.
Whoa,
Yeah, it looks like-
saving this one.
If I could jump in here, it looks like
Hold
Matt
on.
Slick's daughter is wanting to step back from being known as Matt Slick's daughter and the porn star. There are two different
Well, actually, yeah,
acceptance personas for herself.
well, sorry, she stopped.
We're done with that.
recently. She's doing something else.
Oh, wait a minute.
She
Hang
was
on.
almost entirely by Ayla online. I don't even think of her in terms of Matt Slick anymore. She's just some cool chick who did some weird thing with gnomes that apparently got #1 on Reddit for a while.
I don't think Matt Slick thinks of her as Matt Slick's daughter anymore either. So.
She's not that bad. Yeah.
I actually had a conversation with Rachel,
Wow.
with Rachel Slick,
Oh,
and
fuck, really?
yes, she actually said that they've recently, and this is back when Nadia was still hosting Hangouts.
Okay, so apparently a bunch of people are wanting me to nominate D Marble.
D Marble's
Granted,
not part of the
he's a
community.
dumb fuck, but I can't nominate D Marble because none of us have actually spoken
None of us
to
has
him.
talked to him.
None of us have spoken to him, so he cannot be nominated.
This is
So
the
what-
same reason. This incidentally is the reason why Spirit Science has never been nominated.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. The reason
That's
why
the only reason.
Yeah. Now the reason why we're not nominating like Spirit Science, for example, exactly what 13 said, is because he hasn't talked to me. Now, if I was able to if one person accepted my invitation, then we could have nominated him. Want to take a guess on who that was?
Hold on.
Marty.
Who's that?
Fucking Marty. Marty Mir.
Oh, Mortimer. Wait, has Mortimer actually talked to him directly? I know they made videos about
Not
each other.
directly. No, they.
They exchanged some videos, but that still counts as talking to him at least once. And so
Have you talked to Mark Sargent ever?
I have spoken to Mark Sargent, but it was only in a passing comment this year. And I have spoken to Bob from Glowbusters, but that was also a passing comment that he deleted, but I still spoke to him.
This cameraman's
Hold
horrible.
on. Annabelle has brought up this Rodney Mulroney
Ronnie
guy.
Mulroney, I was going to say.
Everybody's dissing on Ronnie Mulroney. I mean,
I have
people-
never heard of him, but she's been clamoring for his
Skyler had his way with him.
Yeah, he can be a little bit out there, no question about it. But I would not say he's a dumb fuck. He's very intelligent. He just gets a lot of things wrong. Alex likes to play with him. Talks about that.
So he's just a chew toy.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
I mean, he does a lot of things right too. I happen to agree with him on quite a few things. I don't think he's dumb at all. I think he's brilliant, but I just think because he's so into his theism that he does what a lot of theists do. They just put aside reason in order to just bolster their beliefs. And I see him doing that a lot. I think he actually goes out of his way to do that, and that people pick up on.
All right then. Well, how about this? Let me go ahead and say in a person live chat just already. Okay, called it. Good job. Sean G.
Sean G. Let me.
Huh?
SEANE. I had a debate with him on the room.
Link his profile. Hold on. Okay, Jeff.
Isn't this the guy who you debated with and Steve was trying to judge whether or not he should go on and debate Arn Ross?
Yes.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I cannot tell if he's a Poe or not.
It's hard. It's difficult, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, in order to avoid shooting myself in the foot here, I did actually remember calling him a straight up fucking Poe. So yeah, he can't be nominated. Okay.
You know, I swear to God, people love they keep nominating Tex. Tex has been in one hangout in a year. One, and people still remember him to this day. That's how dumb he was. That's pretty impressive.
Tex.
I'm sorry,
but-
I can't nominate Tex.
Yeah, like, and along the same like reasoning as the only one appearance in a hangout thing, I would have said Truth Solid, but again, only one appearance.
All right.
Yeah,
well, how about this? Also, I'm going to go ahead and do a solid. Can someone give Skylar Fiction the link into this hangout? Because apparently,
Yeah, Skylar messaged me. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. So Skylar, if you want in, go ahead and get in contact with Drag. They'll get you in.
I was going to get Skylar to talk to Truth Solid anyway, in a vain attempt to get Truth Solid elected.
Well,
That
keep in mind,
would
we're only
be-
$100 away, you motherfuckers. So how about this?
Yeah, guys.
This
JD,
last one is a bitch.
if you
Yeah, like, I don't know.
if you donate $50, we'll be halfway there.
I'll tell my youngest that she's not getting that hoverboard she wanted. Yeah, some of that money had to go to get him to New York.
Because walking is good for them.
By that reasoning, you should walk to New York.
Swine drawn, drinking.
I'll fly, but you can walk.
Pew,
What's up?
I will stuff you in a carry-on bag. Shut the fuck up.
Is he skinny enough? Can you actually do that?
I will make it work.
He is.
Is he skinnier than me?
Yes.
Well, everyone here has actually met
No,
me
no,
in the
actually,
same-
no. Actually, let me look at your camera. Hold on.
And
He bulked up the second time around, so no, I think he has a little bit more muscle on you. Yeah. I would say he has
Yeah, I just
more definition.
I just started going to the gym now that we have a free one here.
Like, if we're really struggling here, how about Matthew Ecclesiastes?
Sort of remember the name. Let me see if I can
Oh
find
wait,
it.
hang on.
He's really stupid.
Well, he is
I
very
s-
stupid and he's very gullible.
I
What about-
say
He's actually,
just because.
he's actually a fairly nice guy.
Nice guy.
Well, hang on. Well, nice doesn't exempt you. So how about this? I
Well,
understand
spoken.
that some
He doesn't
people.
have the fuck part.
Spoken
well,
could be a good one too.
Hang on, Van.
I was
Van,
gonna say
you-
spoken. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. No,
understandable
Spoken, I would
spoken,
go for
but
it.
here's
Heavy on
what I want to say. Van might like this one. Annabelle might like this one. Just because he hasn't actually been diagnosed with a mental disorder, what about Von Helton?
Yeah, done. Game over.
He was number 2 last year. I don't want him to win. He doesn't
I don't
deserve
either.
it.
I agree. I don't
Such a
think he.
shit, but
Yeah, no, I agree.
you
Yeah,
wanna put him on.
He has vanished from the community. He's got his own thing going on in his own little section of the internet now.
Right,
He
I
has a
think
fan
last year
club.
was his last chance.
Okay,
He
hang on.
sent me a friend request on Facebook.
The fuck?
yeah.
Ew.
You want to move out there to the woods with him and
Friend me
start
too.
procreating?
Oh God.
Okay, hang
It's
on. I put out there. So let me just go down the list. Dragnaut, Von Helton, yes or no?
God damn it! Why'd you have to ask me?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm
Yes.
sorry. This
Stolen
moment of
valor.
weakness, I love hearing him angry. I'm sorry.
Stolen valor.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Hang
stolen
on.
valor.
Hang on. Jackie, Von Helton, yes or no?
I abstain.
Okay, that's fair. JD, yes or no?
No way.
No. Okay, so one yes, one no. Kevin, what say you?
I'm on the fence, but no, I don't think we need.
Okay, so we have
Doesn't
more
matter.
no's than yes. Pew, what say you?
No.
No. Sam, what about you? Okay.
Sam can't come to the phone right now. He's busy.
Sam's compiling again.
He's busy looking at.
As soon as he found those links that JD was posting, it was all over.
I
May or may not be
understand that,
looking at someone's daughter naked.
I understand that. Okay, so Steve, what say you about Von Helton?
I have 2 reasons for this answer. I'm going to say.
Yes or no?
Yeah. 2 reasons. 1, because he did get 2nd place last year, and if you want competition, Von Helton's the way to go. And 2nd, I owe Annabelle 1, and she really wants Von Helton. So.
Okay, Van, what say you?
That's for you, Annabelle.
You say yes. Okay, Skylar, what say you? Should Von Helton be nominated for Dumbfuck of the Year?
Are we on the last person to be in this thing?
Yeah.
Because I really want to make a case for Rodney here.
Hang on, Skylar. We are. However, just because the list is completed does not mean we are not going to be booting other people off. We're going to go over the list and see if there's anyone that's more deserving.
We might get rid of Ronnie's on there, and we might need to get rid of him.
Let's not get rid of him.
We need to get rid of Ronnie.
I'm going to go with no, because I don't think he's active enough within the community.
Bullshit.
Yeah, well, who here's talked to him recently?
Yeah, we just had him on the geek room just like a couple weeks ago, months ago, 2 months ago. That wasn't very long.
He's really not that active, though. He
Was he
really
actually
isn't.
no, he's on there, or are they just watching his videos?
We need like a specific dumbfuck instance to bring up too. What did he do recently that was really dumbfuck?
Yeah, he's not part of the conversation anymore.
Well, he hasn't done anything new dumbfuck for a couple of years.
It's
all the same dumbfuck.
He has staying power. He's like one of the most persistent dumbfucks of all time.
That is actually true. He is one of the most persistent dumbfucks of all time.
Y'all rejected Nephilim Free for that very reason.
That is yes, I agree.
And so bad, and no one gives a fuck.
No. Here's the thing. I rejected Nephilim Free not because he's not dumbfuck or whatever. It's that the last time I nominated the fuck, he came pretty close to dead last. When we're nominating Von fucking Helton, he came in 2nd place.
Yeah, Von Helton, I would think at a lifetime achievement.
No, I said yes. Whatever. I'm just pointing out some issues.
If I may, with Von Helton, though, I mean, he's been on the list almost every year. It's almost tradition at this point, but he never fucking wins. He got close one year, but that's it.
Just saying. He's less relevant.
I agree. He's had his chances.
Well, let's do the Baseball Hall of Fame thing. He hasn't gotten low enough to be booted off the list yet.
Maybe. Well, hey, let's say you're ready.
Okay, so let's. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and take it from the panel. All right, so yes and no. So we're going to do this one more time and for real. 13, what say you about Von Helton? Yes or no?
For the sake of tradition, if we have nobody else for 10, sure.
Okay, yes. Dragnot? You said yes? All right, Jackie abstains, of course. JD?
No, I change my vote. I say no.
You say no. Okay.
No.
All right, so we're tied at yes and no. Kevin?
No.
No. Okay, so 3 no's, 2 yes. Sam?
Yes.
All right, so we're tied again. Skylar?
No.
All right, we're back to no's winning. Let's go ahead and go with Steve.
He's
yes or no, damn it.
God damn it.
Listen, he's like the Susan Lucci.
Well, I got these reasons for it. They go back.
Okay.
I think I heard a no, guys.
Steve,
I think I heard a no.
Steve, it's a fucking dumb fuck of the year. It's not the Oscar nomination. You fucking dick.
With the Emmys.
Sorry.
Okay. Yes or no? Okay, so Steve says yes.
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, yes. Move on.
Off Jackie, Steve.
Okay, so now it's up to Psystrike. Psystrike, if you say yes, he gets in.
But Pew hasn't voted.
Pew doesn't matter.
You said no.
Pew says no.
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh wait! I thought we were trying to break a tie.
You can vote if you drink bleach.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. Psystrike.
I vote yes.
You vote yes? Yes.
I vote yes.
Okay, perfect. Von Helton has made it on the list.
But
now allow Skylar a moment.
Yes.
All right. I think that this is, first of all, this is the first time I've been on one of the nomination shows to actually get to help nominate it. So just keep that in mind. All right. So Rodney, all right, he made a couple of arguments when I had a debate with him about morality, and he claims there's no. Basically, he had a couple basic premises, and I'm just going to read you one of them because I think this is just clear enough in itself for you guys to realize that he's got to be nominated. Okay, so this is arguing against subjective morality. Premise one: if subjective morality is true, then money has no value.
Huh?
Premise two: money has value. Conclusion: therefore, subjective morality is false.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fucking potato. I love it.
Wow.
I got one more for you. Okay, he laid out a 4 or 5 of them, but it's another one real quick.
Okay.
Third argument he laid out was premise one: if subjective morality is true, then science has no value. Premise two: science has value. Conclusion: therefore, subjective morality is false.
Oh, how do any of these things follow?
I rest my.
They don't.
I
remember this.
He really makes some bad arguments sometimes. This is true.
It's some bad argument. That's not a fucking argument at all.
Those weren't bad arguments. Those were potato.
There's a potato.
That was a potato.
I don't even know if that's the worst one. I believe that's like the worst one he had, but it was really, really bad in general. And then the whole conversation I had with him too, like, you know, bear in mind, and of course, like as almost every Christian in the comment section, they talk a lot of smack about the atheist not knowing the Bible or not knowing what scripture is, and I need to know my worldview better. And then I get him in the hangout, and the dude can't even define what morality means in general. And he wants to have a complete discussion on it. So
I remember that. That was good.
It was really so bad.
He claims to have solved the liar paradox.
If not, though, I think we go back to Rodney if Rodney doesn't get in. So
Tyler, there's probably like 30 people that know who he is.
Yeah.
He's not really well known.
But that
he will be after
that
the
is
nomination.
top tier dumbfuckery right there.
Exactly. This could be like his first year to get just on the list. Then who knows? Maybe he'll grow a following in next year.
So you want to see there's growth in dumb fuckery over the years.
And I will do what Steve did with True. I will make video after video trying to get him to win this contest.
Who? Rodney?
Rodney. He will be my horse.
He pulled another one where he decided to claim to have solved the liar paradox.
Yeah, that was pretty out. Alex had actually messaged me on that. He's like, "Did you see the what he wrote on that?" And I was like, I did, and I was like, I didn't want to touch it.
Hang on.
And he literally is Alex's Chuchoy.
Hang on, Skylar. One question though.
Yeah.
Did we or did we not meet up to get some good eating?
We did live in person. You know, I can't believe none of us took any pictures. You know what it was? I'm the only guy I think that shows my face on the internet.
Yes,
that's probably why.
I was there.
Okay.
Yeah, the one person has a face for radio showing his face on the internet.
Exactly. Okay, because of this.
Redline Canty has no face.
I'm going to do this right now.
You can't. He's already stone-faced.
I know, but hang on. I'm going to do this. Skylar, because we had such a good time out, I am going to have your nomination take the place of True Talk TV, at least for now, unless one of you fucks donates $100.
Well,
So
and
Rodney
can I just give one more
already
icing on the cake? I have one more of his arguments just to show you one more. Okay.
Go ahead.
Premise one: if subjective morality is true, there have been no moral improvements in history. Premise two: there have been moral improvements in history. Conclusion: therefore, subjective morality is false.
An argument against objective morality.
Like we're gonna take Vaughn over this guy? Like I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Skylar.
Vaughn's a flat earther. Come on.
No,
Well,
kick Vaughn out.
Yes, I voted yes for Vaughn, but no, come on, Tommy's getting my vote.
Yeah, no, same. But like,
we just gotta have people on the list.
Right.
All right, well,
I wanted to ironically give Ronnie my vote and then have him win the popular vote and then say fuck him anyway.
Ironically.
Hang on. So let me go down the list one more time. Number 1 is Tommy Hall. Number 2 is part-time vegan. Number 3 is Anthony Riley, or Lively as I like to call him. Number 4 is C. Brown. 5 is Darwin's Deity. Number 6 is this Rodney guy. 7 is Betty Van Belsen. 8 is Christian Hillbilly. Number 9 is Claim Your Inheritance. And number 10, Von Helton.
Cool.
I think it's a worthy list.
We've got our list.
I'm going to put that.
The question
JD,
is,
why would you do this to me?
the question at this point, do we want to knock anyone off that list?
Yeah, I don't think Tommy's going to win.
No, clearly not. Clearly not. Nobody thinks
We
that.
always have people on the list that don't win.
It was True Talk TV.
Yeah. You always have 9.
We knocked him off.
We knocked True Talk. Okay.
Wait, we knocked him off for the moment.
True Talk TV on the Antonio Fletcher list, right?
Unless one of you
he's on the
$100.
I think
I would say that True should be on the Antonio Fletcher list.
Like if we didn't have this rule, True would win again this year.
You know what? Reds, if I can suggest, to maintain what little integrity this fucking thing has anymore, let's put Ronnie on the other list because
did it ever have integrity?
You have so many, so few rules and so little ethics.
Explain the other list to me.
People who can't really win.
There's
Oh,
the NCAA
I have
tournament,
a suggestion.
and
I
there's
have
the
a
wannabe
suggestion.
tournament.
Hold on. I have a suggestion. How many years have we done this? How many winners do we have?
3.
Okay.
Jared is a
Why
G-Man and Ronnie.
Why don't you do like the best of and have the 3 of them compete for like a...
Too short.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Too short? Need another couple of years? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So
that's like
at least 10. Too convoluted, or it'll break the logic of the scoreboard.
Yeah,
I'll have to make another one.
Yeah. Also,
hang on.
I want to say, I just, we were going down the list, and I was asking for votes, and Pew wanted to vote, and I told him to go fuck go fuck himself, and I don't have any.
Where's that in the rules, guys?
But Red,
I don't have any integrity in this. This is a fucking joke.
Red, let's call the Antonio Fletcher True Talk TV list. We'll just call that the participation award because they've participated in the dumbfuckery throughout the year. They deserve to get something out of it. So they earned the participation award.
You can give a participation award to whoever the fuck you want, but still not dumb fuck of the year.
I agree.
Well, we call it
I love
the brain cell award. Like they continue to kill the brain cells of people who listen to them.
I'm with Drag on this one. Anything I would do to get Ronnie on there again, I'm down with it.
Well, I'm giving you guys a fucking option, but no, I'm still not seeing $100 on that GoFundMe.
Now, how did Antonio not get nominated? How is he not on here? Why did we decide not to let Antonio get on the get nominated?
Just to piss off
Literally just to fuck with G-Man.
Yeah.
That is the only reason, Skylar. I assure you.
That is the only reason.
Got it. That was strictly an audible by Reds.
And he also hasn't really been around that much recently.
And also here's the thing. So GMO made video after video after video saying that we already know who's gonna win. It's gonna be Antonio. It's gonna be Antonio Fletcher. We're all gonna clap our hands and say who cares and go on to debunking evolution. And I'm like, oh, dude, we haven't even nominated him yet. You are jumping the gun like a motherfucker here. So now we can use this as an example of why you don't assume.
Mind you, I have spoken to him on the phone and explained to him how the process works. He had no idea how people even got nominated. Just throwing that out there. He didn't even know. He just assumed that Red got mad at people, and then we just all sat and talked about it. I'm like,
we'll just add this to the almost infinitely long list of ways in which G-Man's been wrong over time.
It's not Redline's hate boner of the year. That's a different contest.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's when he calls me on the phone and yells. Like that's what that is.
Also, I have to ask. So, Drag, would you mind telling me how that conversation went with G-Man?
oh God, how every conversation goes. I tell him something, he interrupts me in the middle of the fucking conversation to tell me about something completely fucking irrelevant. And then he goes on to praise himself in some way, shape, or form. I put him on mute and I go get a sandwich and I come back. He's still talking about himself.
Yeah,
he
praising himself is still talking about something irrelevant. I just needed to point that out.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like he kills two birds with one stone with that one. Then he goes into some bone he has to pick. And then I'm like, well, how about you stop bringing up people's dicks? And so and then he goes on a rant again. And I go up and look at Mrs. Dragknot. And then,
he has more problems with Tommy Hall.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. I've already said this. Okay, there's a process. G-Man jumped the gun. Now he knows not to do that anymore. And so, with that, let me go over the list one more time. So it's clear I'm not getting $100, you cheap fucks. So let's go down.
Yeah, come on, guys. Sorry. Why do you hate Redline? Well, I know why you hate Redline, but why do you hate me?
Exactly.
Because I'm part of this.
I already sent him 138. He can fuck off.
Exactly. So, number 1, Tommy Hall. Number 2, part-time vegan. Number 3, Anthony Riley, or Lightly. Number 4, C. Brown. Number 5, Darwin's Deity. Number 6, Rodney. Number 7, Betty Van Velsen. Number 8, Christian Hillbilly. Number 9, Claim Your Inheritance. And number 10, Von Helton. Are we all happy with that list?
Yeah, but the next question is who do you guys think is going to win out of that?
Well, I have one more thing to mention. Like, that list is fine and all, but it doesn't include one of the biggest dumb fucks. You see, there's this guy from Australia with a wave icon. I think he plays Minecraft or something. I think he might be a contender.
That Kowser kid, dude. Yeah, he needs.
Yeah. He might be a contender for dumb fuck of the year. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Has anyone fucking talked to him?
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I don't know. Like,
I would talk to anyone from Australia. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's probably out then.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Skylar, I went ahead and nominated your boy here, so you had
I appreciate it.
feel like a motherfucker for this.
Oh, it's
don't
going to be unbelievable, like what I'm going to do to get this guy.
I'm going to predict right now this is going to be a runaway between Tommy Hall and Darwin's Deity. It's going to be this.
Oh, Vaughn will get some votes.
So, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Von Helton. I mean, come on, he does have a...
Vaughn's not going to touch these guys. First of all, he doesn't have Blue advocates, pining for him like he usually does. Yeah, it's gonna be Darwin's Deity. Or
I don't think Vaughn's gonna. I don't think Blue is gonna even bother voting because I think he fucking hates me now.
Hey, can we get Blue to wish cancer on Tommy Hall?
That would be.
I already have my wife.
Which of them de facto wishes cancer on people more? Tommy Hall with his views or Blue with his words?
Blue.
Yeah, can you imagine Tommy Hall? I've got a tumor. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, those two, like, I don't know.
Blue is so fucking schizophrenic.
Blue seems to like me though. He respects me, and I don't know.
Same.
You just
like
it's
hard for me to say bad things.
You can have a polite conversation with him, like, "Hey, how you doing? Doing fine." I think I disagree about that. I will fucking murder your family. Like, whoa!
He has actually said to me, "No, I don't agree with you, Kevin, but yeah, you're cool." Okay.
I want you to die in a fire with your children's dog.
I didn't know he was capable of all of that. Like, it's like I'm trying to figure out how do you go from we agree we're important to
I don't know.
Like, what did you just do?
I don't know. Blue. Okay, you got to remember Blue is an ex-crackhead, and there's something up there is just wrong, and he just gets angry. That and the whole Jason Burns addiction thing.
Back on topic, guys. I don't have all night here.
Exactly.
I almost guess like ex-military or something.
Yeah, back on topic. So here's the deal.
Fuck you.
We have our list, and we all right. So it seems like we're all happy with the list for the most part, except fuck Ronnie. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and say we have it. So once again, this is the final list. Number 1, Tommy Hall. Number 2, part-time vegan. Anthony Liley, C. Brown, Darwin's Deity, Rodney, Betty Van Velsen, Christian Hillbilly, Claim Your Inheritance, and Von Helton. These are the people in the running for the 4th annual Dumb Fuck of the Year award. Yet the dumbest dumb fuck win.
Yay.
Yeah. Yay. May the odds be in your favor.
May the dumb fuckery be in your favor.
I'm going to make an edit. I'm going to make an edit on the dumb fuck page on the wiki with those names. Please link their profiles. I don't know who all of them are, and also encourage people to put examples of dumb fuckery under them.
Sounds good.
Yes, absolutely.
Tommy Hall, go look at my channel. I have a conversation.
Yeah, Tommy Hall has his own page.
Like that's going to be too easy. Like just anything. Just go talk to Tommy if you want something.
Yeah, just go talk to Tommy. So with that, 13 Heathens, I am going to ask that you take us off air, and while he gets to work on that, let's go ahead and make rude comments about each other.
God, Reg is such a fucking dick. Have you seen his face? God damn, he's ugly. He should also get steamed, the fucking cuckold.
Pew stole my hat.
Oh, incidentally, as one final note before I actually click the button.
I thought we were brothers in that, Skyler.
Hold on.
Okay, hang on. Before I actually hit the final button here, Redline.
You SJWs, you didn't mention the drag is fat.
Hang on.
What
was that?
I just want to make sure you notice what I added to the in the little purple letters on the stream before I cut this off.
Sure. Hang on 1 second. I just want you to screen share me for a quick moment. Okay, because this is how we.
Oh no! God damn it! Fuck
there
you!
There he goes. Right
I
there.
hate everything that you stand for.
You don't need a Steam.
There we go.
I need a Steam. Everyone needs a Steam.
Everybody does. You're right, Kevin. You're a brilliant man.
I like the file name.
All it is just it's
just on its red line. Add it again. Doubling down.
No,
muddying the waters by poisoning the wells.
On my screen, there's the Google in the upper corner there, so it looks like it says Perv agrees with me, not Pew.
Oh god.
Fix that. There we go.
I agree with you.
Oh no! Why?
I think that.
Not cunt of the year.
There we go.
That award goes to Redline.
Got it up there for you.
There we go. Yeah, that's right.
Let's never die.
Black. Oh, there we go.
Well, let's never die.
Go fuck yourself, Pew.
Guys, donate to the GoFundMe to end my suffering, please.
No, Annabelle.
That like button, smash.
Annabelle, he said cuckold, like the porn category that people are like becoming really fond of nowadays.
And
yeah.
we are